Stand up, New York Met fans. Mets have a huge game today against the Kansas City Royals. The Mets sit 3 games over 500. They are 2 games out of the wild card race. This is a near must-win game. The schedule gets much tougher after today. This is a game the Mets have to find a way to win in Kansas City. And we're about to get it started. Let's pop on in and say hello to everybody. 1 second, guys. What is going on, Turtle Quan? Of course I'm going to give you a mod, buddy. Of course I'm going to give you a mod. What's going on, Rocha? What's going on, Jeremy Hansman? Gabe's in the house. Turtle Quan's in the house. Cushmaster's in the house. RT's in the house. Let's finish the 2015. RT, rather, in the house. Connor Burke in the house. Caesar Munoz in the house. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Cushmaster, cool guy. Let's pop up the scoreboard for you guys. One at a time. The Mets versus the Royals. What's going on, Merritt? Thank you for popping in. Rudy's in the house. What's going on? Batgirl, how are you? I didn't wear the hat today. I got the Met hat, Batgirl. Didn't wear it today. What's going on, Bob Ross Jr.? What's going on, Eric? Thank you for popping in. No, the Mets are not losing today. Rocha, get that negativity out of here. Get that negativity the hell out of here. We are not losing 2 out of 3 to the Kansas City Royals. It will not happen. Original name, what's going on? From your lips to God's ears. It would be nice to see the Mets go on a run here and make the playoffs. Crazy Dog in the house. Always like hearing that the Yankees are losing. I never get upset when I hear that. Crazy Dog. Chris splurging on us right now, calling at 12 now. Yes. What's going on, Sports React? I'll be live with Rich later today. We'll be calling a football game, so be sure to check that out. I think it's around 8 o'clock or so. So definitely be sure to check that out. We'll be on his channel for that. Merritt says, who do you think wins the whole thing? Hopefully the Mets. I'm not expecting it. But more than likely the Dodgers, the Yankees, someone like that. You know, it'll be on Rich's channel. Only our Mets would suck great against the best in our division, but look mediocre against the Royals. Well, Gabe, exactly. But I said in my video before those 2 games against the Braves and against the Nationals, I said I wanted 3 out of 6. That's exactly what happened. I said I wanted 2 out of 3 against the Nationals. That's exactly what happened. And if they take 2 out of 3 against the Royals, you know, we're 4 games over 500. We're kind of in a good position with about 38, 39 games to go. So let's get this W today, Mets fans. Let's get this W today. We better not. They're like one of the worst. We got to win today. They donated on Families Go. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't even know. Amazing Roach. What happened? Turtle Quan, thank you for bringing the turtles. Always appreciate that. Would you like to see the sub? Of course I would. I want another crack at those guys, D-Man. I want another crack at the Yankees. I'm not as asleep for this. Yes, Bigger Mike is in the house. Mets fam in the house. Let's get a W today, Mets fans. Let's get a W today. Game should be starting in about 5 minutes. Mets need this win desperately. So I can't wait to call the play-by-play, hang out with you guys for a few hours before we head over to Rich's channel for the Sunday night football game. I wish McNeil. Yes, that was a bad injury, Jeff McNeil. But he should be back hopefully in about, 6, 7 games? So we get him back, we should be in much better shape. Let's go. Yes, let's go, Mets. I'm sure we'll break out a song or 2 today. We always do it during the game. We'll break out a song or 2, try to get a rally going for the Mets. Maybe a summer wind or 2. We'll have to wait and see. Giants upset. Oh, for you. I hope so, Raphael. I really hope so. Yeah, Rich. The Yankees always play long games. Because you guys take so many pitches, you draw so many walks. Those games take forever, Rich. My Indians come to Queens after we're done in the Bronx. That's right, and that's gonna be a tough series for the Mets. Mets got a lot of tough series coming up. They start with the Indians. I think they got the Braves again. They play a lot of really good teams. I know they play the Diamondbacks soon. Mets got a tough schedule coming up. Elliott is sitting out. I don't think he's sitting out week 1. We'll see. Just had a grape. It had a seed. Definitely from Mexico. Had to be. Interesting, Mets fam. By the way, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Ring the bell as we're getting ready for the Mets game. For the Mets, it'll be Ahmed Rosario, Joe Panic, Pete Alonso, Michael Conforto, Wilson Ramos, Todd Frazier, Juan Lagares, Aaron Alther, and Thomas Nido. Ramos will be DHing Nido behind the plate, being that it's in an American League ballpark. On the hill For the Royals, it will be Sparkman. Glenn Sparkman, he has a 3-8 record with a 5.45 ERA. I hear the dogs barking in the background. They are Mets fans, so you're going to hear it from time to time. They get excited. Sparkman set the pitch from the windup. He wheels, he deals. Here's the pitch to Rosario, and a fastball misses inside. 1-0. I am watching on SNY. You got to cheer for the Mets. Chris's Uber driver in the house. What's going on, Chris's Uber driver? And here's Sparkman, set the pitch, the windup, and the pitch to Rosario. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1, 93 on the gun. Sub this guy. Yes, Giants, Mets, Knicks. Yeah, one great franchise. What's going on, Mario? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Here's the pitch from Sparkman, the 1-1 pitch, and misses inside with the heater, 2-1. Good eye there by Rosario, trying to work up the pitch count. Let's see if we get a leadoff man on base. Sparkman comes to the set, looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Fastball drilled on the ground, and that's going to get through the hole. The Mets with a leadoff single. Rosario on first. Let's see if the Mets get a couple of runs here in the first inning. Nice piece of hitting there by Rosario as he lines one between first and second base. For the Royals, Cuthbert will be at third base, Nicky Lopez at shortstop, Whit Merrifield at second base, and Ryan O'Hearn at first base. Nick Deeney behind the plate. In the outfield, it'll be Bubba Starling, Brett Phillips, and Hunter Dozier. So there you go. Jeremy Hansman in the house. What's going on? What's going on? I am sitting in section 423. That is a fact. And here is the pitch from the stretch. Rosario will lead from first. Here's the pitch, and Panic takes the first pitch over the middle for a strike. 0-1. Mr. Bad Dog in the house. What's going on, Mr. Bad Dog? Thank you for popping into the stream. Billy Hamilton. I didn't even know the Mets picked up Billy Hamilton. Didn't even know. But that is a good pickup. He's a guy that brings speed. Why not? Good fourth or fifth outfielder. I've been so busy with the Giants content. Panic at the plate. Looks in. Here's the pitch. And misses inside with the fastball. 1-1. What's going on, Filey? Thank you for tuning in the stream. The game is on SNY. Original name. And anybody that is not subscribed to Mr. Bad Dog, please go on over there and do that. Same for Sports Reaction. Sub both these guys up. Great Giant creators. And here's the pitch to Panic. And a swing and a miss. Rosario's... they throw Rosario out trying to steal second. Might have been a hit and run. Panic misses on the swing. So 1 out here. And it'll be a 1-2 count. Not a good start here for the Mets. And Taylor, missed your comment about the dog. That was Tiki in the background. Named, of course, after Tiki Barber, the New York Giants running back. And, yeah, somebody said under the tag. I'm getting a good look at this replay now. Nah, he's out. He got him. He swiped him before he got to the bag. 1 out. And here's the pitch. Swung on and drilled in the air. And just foul at third base. We'll do it again. Good cut there by Panic. I hope the Mets, Fat Man. Thank you for tuning in, by the way, Fat Man. Saw you last night. Appreciate you popping into the streams. I think the Mets will win this game. They should win the game. And here's the pitch from Sparkman. And a curveball misses outside. 2-2. Sparkman wheels and deals. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside. It'll be a payoff pitch here in the top of the first. Good eye there by Joe Panic as he's looking to get on base. I will be back in the chat at 3. I'm working, but I'm still... All right, D-Man, man. I'll see you soon, buddy. Here's the pitch from Sparkman. And swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Hooking towards the line. Diving attempt, and it's going to get by him. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Panic. Rounding second. He's going to hit the third. The Mets are going to have a 2-out standing triple here in the top of the first inning. A good job of hitting there by Panic. Going with the pitch. Let's see if the Mets could play to run here in the first inning. I am watching on a TV. Yes, I am. Dylan in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Dylan? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Luke in the house. Rafael doing a good piece of hitting there for the triple. No doubt about it. And the Mets have an opportunity here for a sac fly. Get a run in here in the first inning. What is going on, MH? Thanks for popping in, my man. Big Mets fan in the house. And the polar bear at the plate, Pete Alonso. And fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Good job there by Alonso to lay off the pitch. Let's see if Alonso get this run in on the year. Alonso batting .266, 39 homers, 93 ribeye steaks. Alonso looks in, and here's the pitch. And misses upstairs with a heater, 2-0. I was going to call that number from the live stream last night. Yeah, not taking calls right now, fat man. Not taking calls right now. Ichigo in the house. What's going on, my man? MH, that's right. You're on vacation. You're 6 hours ahead. Forgot about that. Sparkman comes to the set. Here's the pitch to Alonso. Fastball misses outside. 3-0. Noah Cahill is in the house. If you haven't done so, go check out Gritty City. That kid he's always grinding. Great content over there. He does Knicks. He does Giants. And they're going to intentionally walk Alonso after the 3-0 count. So the Mets will have runners on the corners here. One out here in the top of the first against the Kansas City Royals. What's going on, Thomas Cusack? Thank you for tuning in the stream. Trevon in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Just calling some Mets baseball. And Michael Conforto will be at the plate. Runners on the corners. One out here in the top of the first. And let's get our first swig of water. I appreciate that, Bigger Mike. I do appreciate that. Mike likes the moss. And here's the first pitch to Conforto. And a fastball drilled in the air down the right field line. It is high. It is far. It is gone. You can forget about it. The Mets take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first as Conforto launches his 26th home run of the year deep into the right field bleachers. The Mets take a 3-0 lead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's change that scoreboard. And Tiki just barked there in the background. We appreciate that, Tiki, cheering on the Mets. Conforto's actually our favorite player. We appreciate the bark. 3-0, the Mets lead here in the top of the first inning. Let's go, Mets. Let's go. And here's the pitch and fastball in the outside corner, strike one. Here in the top of the first, Mets lead 3-0 early on in the ball game. Ramos will dig in. He's DH'd today. He's usually behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. He'll throw over to first, and that'll be 2 out here in the top of the first. I did name the dog after Tiki Barber. That's how old that dog is, by the way. Rogue Dog in the house. How you been, Rogue Dog, man? Thank you for popping in. Mike Hunt. I'm not going to mispronounce that. Says Michael Conforto is the man. You're damn right he is. You're damn right he is. 3-0 Mets. Chris Gardella in the house. How you doing, Chris? Todd Frazier stepping in on the year, batting .233, 16 homers, 50 RBIs. Frazier, the former Yankee, will dig in against Sparkman. And here's the pitch to Frazier. Fastball on the outside corner, strike one. 93-mile-an-hour heater. Are you going to do live streams that you did? Yes, Fat Man. I'm going to be doing 2 call shows, at least 1, probably 2 call-in shows a week in football season. Here's the pitch to Frazier. Slider, swing and a miss, 0-2. Your wife's aunt's dog's name is Bavaro. Now so you got an Italian dog, too. Yes, Trevon, we had a 3-run bomb. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Frazier in the dirt, 1-2. My cat's name is Tiki. Thought it was a boy. Turned out to be a girl. Still kept it. Victor, my dog is a girl, too. I didn't care. I was naming her Tiki no matter what. Tiki was my favorite football player at the time. And she's 15 years old. And, yeah, named her after Tiki Barber. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Frazier. Swung on and drilled on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. He'll throw over to first. And nice scoop there. That'll do it. So, at the end of the first half of the inning, it's the Mets 3. It's the Royals coming up. So, let's talk to the chat as we change the inning. Bottom of the first coming up for you guys. Giannis just had a nasty slam in Greece. Oh, nice, Noah. Tiki Barber, the best Giants running back. Yes, for now. That's the key words there. For now. Conforto is an Italian canoe. Yes, he is. He's definitely an Italian canoe. Any name that ends in a vowel is Italian. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Slick Nick in the house. How you doing, man? I missed you in the stream last night. I saw you on the replay. Thank you for popping in. I think you asked me about your Jets. I think your Jets are going to go 8-8 this year. That's my prediction, Slick Nick. Slick Nick, great subscriber of mine. Big Nick fan, Jet fan. I appreciate you for tuning into all my videos, buddy. And if you guys have not done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to ring the bell, join the channel. And thank you guys for being here. I think Saquon has the potential. Original name. If the Giants ever made the playoffs, Saquon would win the MVP. Bigger Mike just said, so Guzzo, I overheard my mom talking, and she was talking about moving to Texas. I wonder why. Bigger Mike's mom has a crush on me. We've established that. And we might have to set something up. I might be Bigger Mike's stepfather one day. You never know. You never know. Gonna go watch the Bears-Giants recap. We'll be back. All right, Victor, man. Appreciate you for checking it out, buddy. Over-under Jets is 7.5. Take on the over. I'm going to say 8 for the Jets. I'm going to say 8. Sorry, Tiki. Saquon breaking all the records. Yeah, I got to tell my dog after that he's breaking all the records. Won't you ring my bell? Ring my bell. My mom has a thing for hot Morse Italians, Chris. That's right. Chris Cardella keeps trying to hook me up with his sister. We're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to look into that. Oh, Slick Nick. No, what are you saying? You're bad, man. I appreciate you popping in, man. You're a great subscriber of mine. I think the Jets are going 9-7 and barely missed the playoffs. They could definitely go 9-7. Zach Wheeler will take the hill for the Mets. He's pitched pretty well of late on the year, 9-7 with a 4.36 ERA. He winds, he dines. Here's the pitch and a fastball down the heart of the plate. Strike one. Oh, Eagles UK, thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate that. Eagles UK tunes into all my stuff. I can never say thank you enough. And that's one of those new super stickers. He's on set. Here's the pitch by Wheeler, drilled in the air down the left field line, and that'll be foul as it reaches the bleachers. 0-2. Thank you for popping in. 100. Yeah, did the Mets sign Bill? Yeah, Bad Dogs. I didn't even know, Mets fam. It's a good pickup. It's a guy that could swipe some bags off the bench. And here's the pitch from Wheeler, and a slider misses off the outside corner. 1-2. Entertainer. I always talk movies. You know that. And here's Wheeler, looks in for the set. Here's the pitch. He winds and dines. Swung on and drilled in the air down the right field line. It'll get out of play. We'll do it again. Come on, you got to catch that. That goes right towards a kid in the stands. Open up your mitt. Bring the ball in, for God's sakes. Let's see if we got any hot girls in the stands today. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. No, this game is in Kansas City. This game's in Kansas City. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball drilled in the air again out of play. We'll do it again. 98 on the gun. 98 on the gun. The Mets, they're showing the wild card standings. They sit 2 back of the Chicago Cubs, who are 65-58. They trail Milwaukee and the Phillies by a game apiece. They are 63-60. Desperately need this game. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swing and a miss. Gets him to sit down there with the slider. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Good pitching there by Wheeler. And I appreciate that, Fat Man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Morse compliment. Chris, no, all the moms have a thing for him. He's cocky like that. Look, Guzzo, if you're going to date my mom, you got to stop looking at girls in the stands. Bigger Mike. Maybe one of the girls in the stands will be your mom one day. You know, you never know. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball drilled in the air down the third baseline. It'll get out of play. 0-1. Nicky Lopez at the plate, batting .223, 1 home run, 17 RBIs. The shortstop. Yeah, I can't lie. Those numbers absolutely suck. Probably should be looking for another job. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball misses upstairs, 1-1. What's going on, Guzzo eating cookies and MILF, yes. Here's the pitch from Wheeler and swung on and hit in the air. This ball may reach the seats. Nope, Frazier's going to camp underneath it, and that'll be 2 down. Wheeler makes quick work of the first 2 batters. Only 9 pitches so far here in the first inning. What do the Mets need to get into? They need to win. I don't know how many games they got left. Maybe 38, 39. You figure if they got 38 left, which I don't know if that's the number. It might be 39. But if it's 38, you figure they got to go probably like 22-16, 21-17, something like that. That would probably get them in. So here we go. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Wheeler set to pitch. And here's the pitch. And a slider, curveball rather, in the dirt. 1-0. Cushman, man, enjoy your vacation, buddy. Cushman's on vacation all the time. All the time. And here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit in the air. It'll reach the seats. We'll do it again. 1-1. Dozier batting in the third hole today. The big right-hander. 39 games left for the Mets. So, I figure probably 22-17, something like that. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball misses upstairs. 2-1, 97 on the gun. Cushman out looking a hot European chick. I appreciate that, Cushman, man. Always appreciate the support, buddy. I really do. Wheeler looks in for the sign. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. And here's the windup. Swung on, and that'll be fouled off the catcher's mask. 2-2. Nito might have got a concussion. That rocketed off of his helmet there. How you doing, Alex Sports? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Sipping an imaginary... Well, I got water. And here's Wheeler. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball. Dozier checks the swing. Did he go around? No. They said he held it up, so it'll be a payoff pitch. 3-2. Nice cold can of air today. There's nothing wrong with air. We need it to live. We need it to live. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Dozier. Swung on and fouled off down the third base line. Good at bat here by Dozier. He's fouled off about 4 pitches off the arm of Wheeler. Really fighting up there. 22-17. Yeah, I would say 22-17 would get the Mets in. Fat Man, I'm going to be on Sports Reactions channel to do the Sunday Night Football game. I've been meaning to collaborate with him. I thought it was a good opportunity. So I'll be on the Sports Reaction. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off again. Dozier is really battling here. Really battling. And that's him right there. That's his channel right there. What's going on, Michael Cambria? Thank you for popping into the stream, my man. It's going good, man. Just enjoying the Mets game with you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoying it along with me. Chris Gardella, yes, in between innings, we'll talk about that. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Wheeler and a slider off the outside corner. So it'll be a base on balls. Base runner here for the Royals. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Lindor homers, and it's 5-0 Indians. Tana, I just realized something. If you lose your thoughts, where does it go? It's a good question. That's a good question. Jorge Soler at the plate. He's had a great year for Kansas City. 261, 35 home runs, 88 RBIs. 452 feet. My God. Bigger Mike, man. You're funny, dude. Here's the pitch from Wheeler and a fastball in the inside corner. Strike 1. Hopefully your sister has a good time at college. In, you said Baltimore? Yeah, hopefully she has a good time at college. How many times do you sip that water bottle? A lot, fat man. You got to stay hydrated. I got 3 water bottles here. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball down the middle. Strike 2. 97 on the gun. You ever hear about the NBA player a while ago that died at Sea Bison Deli? I did not. Chris Gardella, man. Here's the pitch from Wheeler from the stretch and a slider in the dirt. Good block there by Nito. He's going to keep the runner at first base. 1-2. Good to hear that, Landon. Why is it that we ship something by car, it's called shipment, but when we ship something by ship, we call it... That's a great question, Bigger Mike. That's a great question. Eric Wright in the house. What's going on, Eric Wright? Thank you for tuning into the stream, my man. Do appreciate it. And here's Wheeler. He'll look the runner back to first. Comes to the plate. And a fastball just misses downstairs. 2-2. It'll even up the count. 21 pitches here in the first inning by Wheeler. I want to try to get out of this sooner than later. And we're going to take a look at the pitch cast. Yes, just missed a little bit downstairs on that fastball. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Wheeler. Comes to the set. And a fastball drilled and hit in the air that'll reach the seats. Fouling off a lot of pitches from Wheeler. Why do you drive in a parkway and park in a driveway? That's a great question, too. You know? Thomas, you're not related to John Cusack, are you? He's one of my least... I actually don't hate John Cusack. I don't think he's great, but some of his movies I like. Identity was pretty good. There's a couple of movies of his that I think are pretty good. But it always seems like he plays the same character. And here's Wheeler. Comes to the set. And here's the pitch. And curveball in the dirt. Good block there by Nito. He'll keep the runner honest there at first base. We'll do it again. 3-2. What is going on, Goose76? If you have not done so, please go on over and subscribe to Goose's channel. Another guy that does a ton of live streaming. And he's just a great guy. You know, so going over there, he's a Saints fan. We forgive him for that. So it'll be a 3-2 pitch here. Wheeler looks the runner back to first. Comes to the set. Looks in for the sign. And a fastball hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly there by Rosario. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. So, at the end of one, it's the Mets 3. It's Kansas City nothing. Let's change the inning to the top of the second. Sam Dog in the house. What's going on, Sam Dog? How you doing, buddy? Yo, Chris, can you come check out my live stream when I go live? I'm gonna... What time is that game, Sam Dog? What time is that game? His brother shot by... Showing love. Kim in Mexico. Kim in Mexico in the house. Good to see you pop in. Great subscriber of mine. Absolutely love Kim. Thank you for being here. QC in the house. Another great supporter of everybody on YouTube. Absolutely love him. Sam Dog, I'm doing that game. I'm going to be on the Sports Reactions channel. Otherwise, I would have popped in. Oh, Texas, yes. So, Chris Gardella, I was going to be moving there in August. Something came up with my car. An added expense I wasn't expecting. I'm going to be there. I'm not sure yet when. Definitely at some point this year, I'm moving to Texas, whether it be mid-football season. I don't know the exact date yet, but I'm definitely going to be moving there. And the reason, one, cheaper living. Everybody knows New York is ridiculous. But I was afforded the opportunity to work a lot with a YouTube channel I really respect. Some of the best live streamers on the platform, the Sports Fury. So I work with them a lot. I'm going to be on their channel tomorrow, actually. And yeah, you know, I'm still going to keep my channel, do exactly what I'm doing, but I'm also going to have added content on their platform as well. So, and you know, I wanted to get away from New York. I love New York, but it's expensive. It's a grind. And I don't know if I'm going to live there permanently, but it's something that I want to try out, you know, something I want to try out. I am very excited to be moving to Texas, Taylor. Very, very, very excited to be moving to Texas. Very excited. Entertaining. You and Bando going to live stream any Giants? Oh, yeah. Michael, we're going to live stream a lot of Giants games together. Most of them. And here's the first batter. Popped into left field, and it'll be caught. Didn't even get to see the pitch. But one out here in the top of the second. This is great. Then you can do this full... Rangers, man. I want to say thank you to Rangers94ism. That comment you gave me on my community notes meant a lot to me. That was a really nice comment. I want to say thank you for that. And that's my dream, man. Bavit in the house. What's going on, my man? Thank you for popping in. I'm going to read that in a second. Here's the fastball in the outside corner, 0-1. He says, Christopher, you're on speaker. All my football boys can hear. What is going on, Bavit and the football gang? I got to play with you guys soon. When you guys play, Bavit? Do you guys play every Sunday? Next Sunday, if you are playing, I am going to go there, and I am going to play with you guys. I will play with you guys next Sunday if you play. What's going on, Josh? Thank you for tuning in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air. Out of play. And we'll do it again. 1-2. 1-2. What's going on, Josh? Thank you for popping in. Why do we look at ourselves in the mirror while we're crying? That's a great question. And here's the 1-2 pitch. And a slider off the outside corner. 2-2. They said no grandpa's allowed. Entertain. If a lesbian looks both ways on the streets, does that make her straight? As a matter of fact, it does, MH. It does qualify to make her straight. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the right field line. Hooking towards the foul pole. It'll get into the seats. We'll do it again. 2-2. Are you guys going live at the Giants? Yes. Not during the game, but yes. We're going to film some stuff. I don't know if it's going to be live, if it's going to be vlogs. I don't know. Landon, hello. You know what? I'm going to say hello to you 10 times back in a second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Landon said he said hello 10 times. Was probably getting a little upset that I missed it. Landon, hello, 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 and hello. Hello to you, Landon. I just got you back 10 times. So thank you for tuning in the stream, buddy. So here we are, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Mets lead 3-0. Thomas Nido coming up to the plate on the air, batting 200, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Are you going to any Giants? Yes, Giants-Jets game I'll be at. Here's the pitch to Nido. Swing and a miss with the 93-mile-an-hour heater, 0-1. Damn, I got to make a beat out of entertainer saying hello. What's going on, Nick Lamb? Thank you for tuning into the stream. And somebody has, near the Dallas area. Actually, in Dallas. I know, it's the Cowboys. Nido swung on and fouled off into the seats, 0-2. QC, that is a great question. Fortunately for me, I have not. Every time I learned my lesson, okay? Anybody that doesn't know the story, I'm not going to tell it during a Met stream, but I learned my lesson. As a cable technician, sometimes you walk into houses with unfinished plumbing. Here's the pitch, and a fastball upstairs misses 1-2. And that's what happened to me on that day. It was not a good experience, to say the least, having to tell the customer about that. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Nido from Sparkman. Looks it for the sign, and a slider, swing and a miss, and that'll do it. At the end of 1.5, it's the Mets 3. Kansas City, nothing. Let's change that inning to the bottom of the second. That faithful day. That faithful day. And is the Pope Catholic? Yes. Is the Pope Catholic? Does a bear shit in the woods? And no, Taylor, I will not be telling the story. I promise you. That is a nonsense story. I will not be telling that story. If a gay man asks you if he's gay, is he a queer? That's a great question. I'm getting a lot of very thoughtful questions today. You should get merch with a cable text. QC is awesome, man. I love QC. I'm going to get the merch up and running soon. I think in like 2 weeks, I'm going to start looking into that. I'm going to get like a stand-up shirt. Somebody asked for a Bends the Knees shirt. Obviously, my logo. All these different phrases, maybe dribbling, bibbling. I have some of the phrases that I say with my logo. And yeah, hopefully you guys are interested in that. So looking forward to putting that out for you guys. Maybe a well shirt. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. You know, yeah, QC, man, you're a great supporter of everybody in the community. Entertain a drink to spins, wins, bends the knees. How will you cope? No more Raphael doing it. That is a question that I've been asked, and it's a question I've had to think about, and I don't know. I'm going to have to find a good pizza place. Actually, Taylor told me of a really good pizza place in Texas. She's going to have to show me because I'm going to miss New York pizza. There's nothing like New York pizza. Can we get a Cushman? I'm going to need it to hang. Yes, Cushman. You do. Yes, next Sunday, Iverson Vlogs, I'll be doing the giveaway. Next Sunday. I will need to still. No, Noah, stop. Entertain if a Muslim man. God almighty. These silly questions, guys. These silly questions. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. She will show me the pizza. Ask for a delivery. Buy a ticket from the delivery buyer. And here we go. Wheeler from the set. And here's the windup and the pitch here in the bottom of the second. And a fastball off the outside corner. 1-0, 95 on the gun. Great questions. Great questions. Frank Matos in the house. Let's go, Mets. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and they had it played perfectly with the shift. That would have been a single. Was hit right at Panic. One out here in the bottom of the second. That was hit right on the screws. Braves trail 3-0 against the Dodgers. Not that the Mets are going to catch them in the division, but it's good to see. Nationals ahead on the Brewers. The Mets trail both of those teams in the wild card race, so somebody's going to lose there. And we'll give you the other scores as they get underway. All right, Sam Dog, man. Keep up the great work on your channel. And go check out Sam Dog. The guy works all the time on his channel. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Fastball. And they'll see if he went around. They said he checked the swing. 1-0. Phillies losing 2-1. We like hearing that. Trout or Jeter. That's not even close. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit on the ground. Out of play. 1-1. Mike Trout is one of the greatest players of all time. And here's Cuthbert on the year. He's batting .265, 8 home runs, 31 RBIs. The third baseman will dig in. It'll be a 1-1 pitch from Wheeler. And here's the pitch. And he went around. Got him to chase there on the inside fastball. 1-2. Handcuffed him there on the swing. Well, I appreciate that, MH. Entertainer is the best YouTuber, even in my humble and official opinion. Thank you for popping in, my man. Here's the pitch, and a fastball misses upstairs. 2-2. Yankees or Astros? I'm rooting for the Astros. I'm a Met fan. I can't lie, you know. I know I got a lot of Yankees subscribers, Giants fans, but I got to tell you, I got to be honest, I don't like the Yankees. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball swung on and fouled off the mitt of Nito. We'll do it again. 2-2. What is going on, Ligma? Ligma's another great subscriber of mine. What's popping, man? Thank you for popping in. Saying everyone on Earth excludes 6 people. The Mets, yeah, Omkar, man. The Mets have to find a way to stay afloat against the Indians. They got a great baseball team over there. I think they got some of their best pitchers pitching, so maybe they can hang in there. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit in the air. This ball is carrying in the warning track power. Lagares settles underneath it, and that'll be 2 down. He gave it a ride. It was about 6 or 7 feet short of a home run, but that's just a long out. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Got a little nervous there. I know, Luan. I saw last night you guys were battling to see who could stay in the chat the longest. And here's Bubba Starling at the plate. And I'm going to get to that question in a second, QC. And here's Wheeler. And the pitch. Fastball. Strike 1 on the outside corner. If I knock up a... Yes, I would stay in New York. I would never leave my kids. I would stay in New York. It's not going to happen. You know? Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit on the ground to third base. Fielded cleanly there by Frazier. He'll throw over to first. And at the end of 2, it's the Mets 3. It's the Royals nothing. We'll head to the top of the first. Let's change the inning. Top 3. This game's moving along pretty quickly. Yeah, I think kids comes before. I think kids comes before Sports Fury. But thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. We're on a commercial break. And the Mets are off to a great start. Conforto hit a bomb in the first inning. Went to a restaurant with my cousins and the Red Sox fans. There was 3 Yankee fans. I think the Red Sox won the fight. Maybe. Who knows? Tainted throwing shade. Throwing shade? What do you mean throwing shade? Add me up ES4. I suck at video games. Sports game announced. Mets also have a tough series against the... Yes. The Mets' remaining schedule is brutal. Outside of the Marlins after this game, they have a 4-game set with the Marlins. They play all good baseball teams. There's no weak teams on their schedule for the most part. It comes out looking like bad, though. Chris, no, that's wrong, Cushman. Chris, your take on how the Mets will handle the Indians. I mean, I hope they take 2 or 3. It's going to be tough, though. They got a good team. Oh, Bigger Mike, stop it. I'm not leaving YouTube. What are you kidding me? Not leaving YouTube. As we got a Mercedes-Benz commercial. Or Acura commercial, I should say. Thank you for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. We accept check in the PC world. Meanwhile, it's a combination of... You accept heck in a PC world. Is it a combination of those two? I never thought about that. Mike Trout could do no wrong. He's the guy. No, Mike Trout does not pass Griffey after this year. He does not pass him. Brewers, hopefully not Nick Lamb. Hopefully the Mets are a playoff team. You got to face Shane Bieber on Tuesday. What's up? What's going on, Abrar, man? That was great talking to you last night. And here's the pitch to Rosario. He'll square around and he'll fake the bunt. He'll take a strike from Sparkman. 0-1 as the slider hits the outside corner. Rosario's had a nice bounce-back season. He's batting .289, 12 home runs, 50 ribeye steaks. Here's the pitch from Sparkman. And a fastball misses upstairs. 1-1. I'd like to see Rosario finish close to 300 on the year. That'd be a nice confidence boost for him going into the next season. And here's Sparkman looks in for the sign, wheeling and dealing. Here's the pitch, swung on and belted in the air, and oh my God, I think it hit somebody based on how Rosario responded. Might have hit somebody in the stands. The camera missed it. I guess they're okay. They're not stopping the game, so nobody's dead. It'll be 1-2. Bends the knees. What's going on, Sperm Cell? Thank you for popping in. Aegon in the house. What's going on? Thank you for popping in, my man. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Rosario. And a slider off the outside corner to even up the count at 2 apiece. Thank you to all the Mets fans for popping in. Let's get a win today. Indians, Braves, Cubs, Phillies, and Nats are all the next. Yes, it's going to be tough, Omkar. It's going to be tough. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Rosario. Swung on and hit in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is the right fielder. And he gets over there and makes a nice catch by Dozier. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. He was able to catch it right along the fence. So 1 out here. 37 on the pitch count. So he's going at a pretty good clip after that tough first inning. And Joe Panic coming up in the first inning. He had a triple down the left field corner, rather, an opposite field triple. And then he was able to score a run off the bat of Michael Conforto. That's right, Gabe. Let's go. And here's the pitch. Fastball drilled in the air by Panic. And it's going to hang up there. Just warning track power, but he gave it a ride. Dozier will get underneath it, and that'll be 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. But a good cut there by Panic. Panic's look good today. And here's Alonso coming up. He was intentionally walked in the first. He was then plated on that 3-run homer. Alonso looking to hit his 40th home run on the year. He's got 39. I believe the Mets record is 41, as he almost assuredly will break that mark with just under 40 games to play on the season. He needs 3 more home runs to break it. Here's the pitch to Alonso and a slider in the dirt. 1-0. How about Correa? What about Correa? Correa's a good player. I don't know what you're talking about. Lindor's very good as well. I think the Mets can win the series against the Cubs because the Cubs are horrible. I hope so, Sports Game, and we need to. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Alonso and a fastball hit on the ground. And nice backhanded play there by the shortstop. He'll throw to first, and a beautiful play at the end of 2.5. It's the Mets 3. Kansas City coming up. This game's moving pretty fast, guys. I just typed bottom of the 34th. Imagine if the game went 34 innings. I'd be doing a 24-hour stream like Mr. Bad Dog. But it is 2:53. Game started at 2:20. We are 33 minutes in. We're already in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This game is moving and grooving. How about Arenado's great? Arenado's great. Freddie Freeman, great first baseman from the left side. Always kills the Mets. Always kills the Mets. Bigger Mike, I may do one of those 24-hour streams if people want me to do it. But it will not be until after the football season. I'm going to have a lot of work ahead of me during football. So, but maybe, when it's kind of like a dead time, maybe I'll do one of those. I don't know. I'm going to have to really prepare for that. I'm going to have a lot of food ready. That'll be a challenge. I've done some challenging things in my life. I did a full marathon. I did the Tough Mudder. 24-hour live stream would be really tough. Why is Daniel Jones so exciting? Because Daniel Jones has looked great. Am I on medication? No, I am not. Scott's in the house. What's going on, Scottzilla? Thank you for popping in, my man. Scottzilla, great subscriber of mine. He's been with me forever. Always supports my channel. Always like when he pops in. Rogan House, he said, anyone know what time the Saints game is on? I don't know. Who wins the National League MVP? Oh, probably Bellinger. I haven't seen the updated stats the last week or so, Nick, but I would lean Bellinger. Bigger Mike, man, you're funny, bro. Here's Wheeler, and the pitch, and a curveball over the plate for a strike, taken on the outside corner, 0-1. I smoked up a Coke. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, 95-mile-an-hour heater, 0-2. Wheeler, nice pitch there. Brett Phillips at the plate. He's only had 5 at-bats all year. The center fielder, he's 0 for 5. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Fastball, drilled in the air down the left field line, out of play. We'll do it again. Who wins the Ligma Jaden 1-2-3 award? Ligma, I didn't know that was an award. And swung on and hit in the air down the left field line, giving chase. And it'll get into the seats. That should have been caught. We'll do it again. I've never heard Guzzo say bruh, only bro or brother. What's up, bruh? Bruh. Big Mike, how you doing, bruh? There's a lemonade guy. He looks like a bruh in the stands. Selling some lemonades on a hot summer day. Saints come on at 1%. All right, so 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Here's Wheeler. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. Actually, it's not even going to get there. It'll hang up for Rosario. He backtracks into the outfield, and he'll put it away. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's not bruh. It's bruh. Bruh. All right, my apologies, Taylor. Bruh. What's up, bruh? What's up, bruh? Am I saying it right or wrong? Chuck Shart's in the house. What's going on, my man? Thank you for stick to brother. Jeez. Metal Jesus Rocks. What's going on, Metal Jesus? I'm guessing that you're a friend of Rich. I'm guessing you're a friend of Rich. Here we go. Here's 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Swung on and hit in the air down the right field line. It'll get into the seats by Dini. We'll do it again. 0-1. Crazy Dog. What's up, bruh? What's up, brah? You doing, my man? Crazy Dog, brah. So it'll be 0-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. When the Gia hits the 3, it really looks so good to me. That's the Gallinari song. And there's a fastball. Misses downstairs, 1-1. You went until 9 a.m.? You went until 9 a.m., Luan? Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 96 up in the zone. Bro, have you heard of Derwin? Yes, I did hear about Derwin James's foot injury, original name. Not good news for Chris Sonor and those Charger fans out there. What's going on, my bruh? From another ma. And here's the 1-2 pitch from Wheeler. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. And a curveball in the dirt. Swung on and missed. It'll get past the catcher, Nito. He'll throw to first. And Alonso will hold the bag. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Who disliked this stream? Probably somebody who doesn't like the way I say bruh. And I won't say it anymore. I won't say it. I'm just kidding with you guys. I'm just kidding with you guys. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Wheeler set the pitch. Here's the windup. And the pitch. Slider off the outside corner. 1-0. Whit Merrifield on the year, 0 for 1. Alonso's got the chest moss out. Always got to like seeing that. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball swung on and hit on the ground down the 3rd base line. And it'll be foul. We'll do it again. 1-1. Sports Gamer says, I think this year will be Eli Manning's last year because he's already washed up and Daniel Jones is playing great so far. I think this is Eli's last year as a Giant. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, and that'll reach the seats. We'll do it again. 1-2. A lot of foul balls in this game. It's pretty close to a must-win game, Filey. Pretty damn close. Hello, Earthlings. Chris Sonora's back in the chat. Tina, you going to any more Mets games this year? Chuck, I'm going to try to go to one before the end of the year for sure. And he calls the timeout. We'll do it again. He'll step out of the batter's box. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Wheeler. Curveball hit in the air. And that is high. Nope, that's going to hang up. That'll do it at the end of 3. It's the Mets 3. It's the Royals nothing. The Mets coming up in the top of the 4th. What is going on, D-Man Entertainment? Yehuda in the house. What's going on, Yehuda? We're head to the top of the 4th inning. Cushy in the house. Thank you to everybody for being here. Tintanka in the house. Entertainer, get them luxury box tickets for the Jets. I'm going to try my best, Guillermo. I'm going to talk to them tomorrow. Guillermo, a big Met fan in the house. It's my favorite and only Mets fan. What's up, Chris? Rudy. I love Rudy. Rudy, you want to talk about a guy that's been with me since like probably 100 subscribers? Rudy's the man. Guillermo's the man, too. Love both those guys. Thank you guys for being here. Do appreciate it. Do a Vince Russo impression. You mean Chris Russo? It isn't that long till the Bengals game 3-0. Yeah, we should beat the Bengals. Guillermo. Guillermo's funny, man. Oh, Guillermo's the best, man. Guillermo's the best. Yes, and we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing for Guillermo in a little bit. What's going on, Pat? 1984. Thank you for popping into the stream, my man. Pat, a big Met fan, Cowboy fan. Weird combination, but we love him. I've been here for the long haul. I put my stock on Papa John's Pizza on this. Yes, you did, MH. MH, another guy that's been here forever. D-Man, Vince Russo, WWF, WCW guy, bro. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Is his name Vince Russo? The announcer you're talking about. I don't know. I know he gets into it. I can't do it, though. Chris Singh, Take You to the... I don't know that song. Adam Schefter took Pat Mahomes first overall in fantasy football draft. Thoughts? And here's Conforto. He'll take a fastball off the outside corner, 1-0. Conforto on the day, 1-for-1 with a 3-run homer. He's batting .258, 26 home runs, 72 RBIs. Sparkman, here's the pitch. Fastball, strike one. 1-1 here in the top of the fourth. Not a Giants fan, but who are the Giants starting wide receivers? Can't lie, DJ looking decent. Giants wide receivers right now, Sterling Shepard's going to start the year. Fowler probably is going to start, and you figure Latimer. Those are probably your starting receivers with Tate out. And, yeah, that's probably going to be the three guys to open the year. Oh, Chris Russo, I know. What's going on, Ligma? Yeah, I know. I got to trim the sides. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Conforto. Swung on and looped in the air. That'll get out of play. We'll do it again. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Conforto here in the top of the fourth. And a curveball off the outside corner. 2-2. No Coke today. No, I'm on a Coke diet today. We're going strictly with water today. What is going on, Mark? Big Met fan in the house. What's going on, Jeff Billings? Thank you for popping in, my man. Thank you to everybody for being here. Really do appreciate all the love you guys show me. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Conforto. Swung on and hitting the seats. We'll do it again. 2-2. Who is Zach Wheeler? Zach Wheeler's pitching today. Zach Wheeler. Giants going to have a bunch of slug him out, run, tight end. Yes, exactly, Guillermo. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Outside, full count. Yes, the Giants, if they're going to win games, they're going to win them ugly. They're going to win it by winning the ball control, by running the ball with Saquon Barkley, using a lot of two tight end sets. That's how the Giants are going to have to win football games. They're not going to win it by airing out the football. So it'll be a 3-2 count here. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Conforto already with a 3-run homer on the day. Here's the pitch by Sparkman. And good eye there by Conforto. The Mets have a leadoff walk here in the top of the fourth. A Fizzle in the house. What's going on, A Fizzle? Stand up, A Fizzle. Thank you for popping in. And Ramos at the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. The Mets lead 3-0. Here's the pitch and a slider off the outside corner. 1-0. Brandon Rogers in the house. What's going on, Brandon Rogers? Tana, I sent your stream to my friend and he's going to join in a few. Oh, Gabe, man, I appreciate that, man. Anybody that ever shares my streams, shares my channel to people, that means the world to me, man. That's how you grow. And you guys really help me out a lot. Whoever does that, thank you. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ramos. Conforto leads from first. And a fastball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop. He'll throw to second for one. Over to first for a double play. Nice 6-4-3 double play there. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth as the Mets lead 3-0. Dude, I legit need entertainer to these for these Gary Apple games. Gary Apple is terrible. Gary Cohen needs to come back soon. Keith wants nothing to do with this guy. Gambo, I appreciate that, buddy. I will say the Mets do have a great announcing team when they're there. With Keith, with Darling, and Cohen. It's a great trio. And Todd Frazier at the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. He's batting .232, 16 homers on the year. Sparkman from the windup. Here's the pitch and a slider in the dirt. 1-0. Why is that chair so squeaky? That's a great question. Here's the fastball, and he'll miss inside. 2-0. Wipes the sweat off his nose. Looks like he might have got a booger on his jersey there. I'm looking close. Think he got some snot on the right shoulder. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Frazier. Fastball drilled and hit in the air. That'll be a can of corn for the center fielder. He'll camp under it. And that'll do it. At the end of 3.5, it's the Mets 3. It's Kansas City 0. We are speeding through this game. Let's change the inning to the bottom of the 4th. Would you have traded Wheeler for Andahar? I would have. Yes. Oh, yeah, Guillermo. Yes, I would have. I like Wheeler a lot, too, but yes, for Andahar, I'll do it. Seeing Summerwind. I'll do Summerwind in between, what is it, the bottom of the 4th? In between the top of the 5th and the bottom of the 5th, we will do a Summerwind for Chris Sinor. We always break out some tunes during the baseball streams. Chris, could you win a foot race between Wilson, Big Man? Yes, MH, I think I could. I think I could. Bigger Mike at the hotel. Hopefully you got some good air conditioning. Got yourself a nice mattress. It better be big, because Bigger Mike is a big dude. Josh Allen is going to be a bust. He might be, Nick Lamb. Chris had a good night last night. Darnell, man, that's right. You were at the club last night. Darnell super chats me from the club last night. He says, I just like supporting the channel. Darnell's great, man. Big Met fan, so I'm glad you're here. Hope you had a good night. Where'd you go? What club you go to? Chris, how confident are you that Pete's winning MVP now that the team... he's not going to win the MVP. I love Alonso, but he's not going to win the MVP. Can we get an RIP in the chat for Tyler Skaggs? RIP, Tyler Skaggs. Tina, Cedric Benson. I know, I heard, Gabe. I heard. Good running back for the Bears at one point. What were the highlight call-ins from yesterday? I'll tell you, yesterday, I'm going to do that show a lot more often, MH. Specifically Giants call-in shows, because I think people want to see that. I have a lot of Giants subscribers. And that was a great show. I was shocked at how many people showed up. I didn't see the numbers while I was live, but it seemed like the chat was pretty full. I had constant calls. I didn't go live till like 11:45. And 2.5 hours we talked Giants. It was great. Nicky Lopez at the plate. And here's the 0-1 pitch from Wheeler. Fastball, and that'll get out of play. 0-2. Oh, you're at the meatpacking district. All right, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Wheeler. And a fastball just misses inside. 1-2. I'll tell you, it is so hot there. The umpire has chest sweat. You see it through his uniform. It is drenched. The moss is sweating. I don't get people's obsession with... Endo's a good player. I know maybe he doesn't meet your analytic needs, but he's a good player. And there's a fastball swung on and hit in the air. That'll get out of play. We'll do it again. 1-2. You got to squeeze through the hallways. All right, Bigger Mike. That's it. Yeah, Ben... Big bowler. That's right, Rudy. Big bowler. And here's the pitch, and a curveball misses downstairs. 2-2. Rudy says, what do we got? Kyler Murray, well, I'm not a big Kyler Murray guy. He could be a good player. I don't like his offensive line. It was some fine-looking woman over there, bro. That's what I like to hear, man. Hopefully you had a good night. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground. Nice diving stop by Pete Alonso. Throw over to Wheeler, and he'll make the play. A good job there by Wheeler to cover the base. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And Taylor's having some pizza for dinner. Get excited. Taylor, what'd you put on that pizza? What toppings you putting on that pizza? Oh, Rookie of the Year? Alonso's going to win Rookie of the Year. 100%. The guy's getting 45 home runs. And the dogs are barking again. I think Tiki's excited. She really liked that play by Alonso. Here's the pitch and a curveball in the dirt. I know, Tiki. I know. It was a great play. He's going to win Rookie of the Year. We don't need to argue about it anymore. I know. That's actually Neo barking now. Neo's not a Met fan. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit on the ground down the third base line. And that'll even up the count at 1 apiece. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. I know the toppings. Alonso with the tease out is a borderline shoo-in for Rookie. Yeah, Alonso's going to win Rookie of the Year. I'd go Jeremy Lamb. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Wheeler. The windup and the pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Rookie of the Year goes to Fernando. No. Wheeler looks in for the sign. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And fastball misses inside. 3-1. Rudy T, the Giants signed him about 2 weeks ago. T.J. Jones. He's got some experience in the league. He's got about 850 career receiving yards. He's looked great. The first 2 preseason games, he's looked good. So he's got a good shot to crack the roster. I think he's gonna make the 53-man roster, to be honest. And here's the 3-1 pitch and a fastball drilled on the ground. The third, that's going to stay fair. That'll roll into the corner. That'll be a 1-out double for the Kansas City Royals here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, you know what? 8th we're done. That might be true. That I wouldn't blame my dogs the way the Mets break my heart every year. And here's Soler coming up at the plate. He's 0 for 1, having a big year. He's on pace for 40 home runs this year. Jorge Soler. And here's Wheeler from the stretch. He'll look the runner back to second. Comes to the plate. And a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. I'm trying to keep up with some songs that I'm going to sing, Ligma. That's what I'm typing. Kristen Orr is going to be a Giant fan soon, huh? And there's a fastball off the inside corner. 1-1. Wheeler misses with the 96-mile-an-hour heater. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Wheeler to Soler. And a fastball on the outside corner. 1-2. I'm also talking to a girl, on here. I'm typing to a girl that I happen to really like. So I'm looking up some songs. I'm talking to a female. I multitask, guys. I multitask. I call the game. I talk to a female. And we look up some songs that we're going to be singing. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball up the outside corner. 2-2. Cushman, don't attack Cushman. Don't attack Cushman. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Looks the runner back to second. Comes to the plate and swung on and looped in the air. Looks like he hit the catcher's mitt with his bat. And that's going to be catcher's interference, I think. They're going to award the runner first base. So it'll be first and second, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's going to be catcher interference. Oh, God. Nito's hand got hit by the bat. Rudy's awesome, man. Rudy's awesome. Rudy, man. Rudy gets a lot of females. I'll tell you, I am friends with Rudy on Instagram. That guy looks like he benches 400 pounds? I'm at the game right now. Joe is at the game right now. The Moss is entertaining his best women. I had to move to the West Coast just so I could find females that weren't taken by... I love Rudy. So, one out here. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. It is the Mets 3. It's the Royals nothing. And the name starts with a T. Name starts with a T. So here we are. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. First and second, the Mets lead 3-0. £375. You are a monster. You are a monster. And here's the pitch and a fastball in the inside corner. 0-1. 96 on the gun as O'Hearn takes a strike on the inside corner. The Royals will lead from first and second here in the bottom of the fourth. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And it's going to get past Nito. The runners will advance to second and third. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. So, not looking good right here. Royals might get a couple of runs here. Hopefully the Mets could keep them at bay. Once again, anybody that is new, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Appreciate everybody for being here. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. You entertain my thing still says Giants talk. That's crazy, Lawan. Lawan wanted to be the last guy in my chat last night, so he stood around the whole time. And here's the pitch, swung on and drilled to second base, fielded cleanly there. That'll play to run. Panic throws over to first, and that'll be 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. We are going to put the hat on because I want to cover the Moss a little bit. We're going to put the hat on for now. We're going to put the hat on. Show some Mets pride. As there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, it's the Mets 3. It's the Royals 1. And here's Cuthbert at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout. Last time you're saying what? And here's the pitch and a fastball off the outside corner. 1-0. We haven't serenaded with a Ring My Bell in quite some time. Rudy. Will you ring my bell? Ring my bell. That doesn't go to you, Rudy, of course. That's going to Taylor. I'm not going to sing that to a male. But would Taylor ring the bell? Put it on backwards. She wants it on backwards. Okay. Taylor wants the hat on backwards. She gets it on backwards. So here we go. It'll be a 2-0 count. Man on third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Frazier will throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 4, it's the Mets 3. It's the Royals 1. Let's change that to the top of the 5th. Brandon Rogers, man, you're a funny dude, bro. I hope Sonor's still in the chat because we're going to be singing Summer Wind in between the 5th inning. He requested it. I said I would do it. Whitney! What's going on, Whitney? I miss Whitney. How you doing? When Chris started singing, all my female neighbors started lining up. Rudy's got to move now. He left New York because of me. Now they heard my voice on YouTube. Now he's got to leave Arizona. Now he's got to leave Arizona. Where's he going to next? Chris, what's your thoughts on Patrick Mahomes going first with their pick? For the right price, I would trade for him. Tana show the Moss again. I just all right. Bigger Mike is back in the chat. What is going on, Bigger Mike? Did you get a big enough bed in the hotel room? Did you get a big enough bed in the hotel room, Bigger Mike? As we have a commercial break, Darnell in the house. I love Darnell. Love Darnell. Thank you for being here, Darnell. Do appreciate it. Chris, how did the X-Men? He got a sack. He got a sack last night. 2 nights ago, I should say. Oh, Ligma, thank you so much for the super chat, man. He says, come over here and lick my balls. Giants getting 2. Was that like an Italian way you said that? Come over here and lick my balls. Giants getting 2. I do not think the Giants are getting a 2. I think the Giants will stay with Daniel Jones. But I appreciate the super chat, Ligma, man. Thank you for being a great subscriber. And there's a fastball in the outside corner, taken for a strike. 0-1. Lagara's at the plate. Spits out a couple of sunflower seeds, grabs the crotch. The bet is decently sized. Great to hear that. And there's a fastball. They said he went around. 0-2. Lagara's just breaks the wrist there. I have no ball. Well, Mark, you can always get implants, right? They got the implants. You get the moss back. What is going on, CE Sports Show? Here's the 0-2 pitch to Lagara. Swing and a miss. So that is one out here in the top of the fifth. Bad Dog posted a video about it. Posted a video about what? Bad Dog is most worried about the Giants wide receiver to start the season. Is that your biggest concern too? Well, yeah. I mean, right now they have a lot of unknown at the wide receiver spot. I would say the cornerback position and the wide receiver. And there's a slider off the outside corner. 1-0. Big and Mike, I'm talking to your mom. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here's the pitch, swung on, hit in the air, and that'll be a can of corn there in right field. 2 outs here, top of the fifth. This game is moving. It's 3:22. This game's been an hour. We're already more than halfway through. This game is moving and grooving. Entertainer, why do baseball players grab their crotches and slap asses? Well, they grab their crotches because of the cup. They want to keep, make sure the junk's, protected, everything else. Mark, yeah, man, I can't wait for some NCAA football. Here it is. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. And Neal got excited there on that pitch. Thomas Nido on the year batting 198, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Slider in the dirt. 1-1. Bobby's not here today, Whitney. He was here last night during the call-in show. He missed you. So what do you like about this mystery girl? Interesting. And there's a fastball. Misses inside 2-1. We'll talk about the mystery girl in a second. 2-1 here to Nido here in the top of the fifth. The Mets lead 3-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground by Nido. Fielded cleanly there by the shortstop. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 4.5, we'll head to the bottom part of the fifth. Let's just change that. It's the Mets 3. Why isn't it let me change it? There we go. It's the Mets 3. It's the Royals nothing. First, we got to sing. I promised I would sing, then we'll talk about the mystery girl. She's a mystery girl. She's a mystery girl. It is not Batgirl. It is not Batgirl. This game is moving really fast. So is Christian Orr in the chat? Is Christian Orr in the chat? Because if he's not, there he is. There he is. Christian Orr's favorite song. This one goes to you. This one goes to you, Christian Orr. It's not Kendra. It's not Kendra. I do miss Kendra, though. I have a message from Bobby Woodruff last night. Chris, what do you think about the future Hall of Fame quarterback? His name is Mark Sanchez. I believe that. I believe that Bobby Woodruff would say it. I believe that Bobby Woodruff would say that. I already told you, it starts with a T. Whitney doesn't start with a T. It's not Bad Dog. So here we go, guys. This one goes out to Sonor. I gotta clear my throat. I gotta clear my throat. You're right. It is 3-1. Let me change the score. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. And there you go. We are back at it in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Swung on and drilled in the air to left field. That'll drop in for a leadoff single. Kansas City got something going here in the bottom of the fifth. Kush, I appreciate the claps. Thank you very much. I appreciate the claps. Well, well, well. Bigger Mike didn't like it. Chris Noah loves that song. Chris Noah loves that song. And here we are in the bottom of the fifth inning. MH brought the Turtles and the Dolphins. I appreciate that. Here's the pitch from Wheeler, and a fastball misses inside, 1-0. Stand up, mystery girl. Oh, the mystery girl, she's beautiful. She's funny. She's smart. She's everything you could want in the mystery girl. Here's Brett Phillips at the plate. He's 0 for 6 on the year. No out, man on first here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. And swung on and fouled off. And it'll be 1-1. 3-1 Mets. She exists. King in the house. What's going on, King? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Oh, God, the female neighbors are back. Now they are breaking my windows. Rudy Tate. I heard that, James of Flatbush. I heard about that. And here's the pitch by Wheeler. Swung on, hitting the air to center field. Giving chases. Garrison's going to drop in front of him. It'll be first and second as he bloops his single for his first major league hit. Royals got first and second here in the bottom of the fifth. Tying run on first base. Wheeler's starting to get in trouble here. I appreciate you putting my link out there. Brandon Rogers, I really do appreciate you putting my link out there. What's going on, Nick Lamb? Thank you for popping into the stream. She's not an Eagles fan. I wouldn't date an Eagles fan, Cushmaster. Wouldn't do it. And here's the pitch from Wheeler as he'll turn around, square around and bunt. He'll throw over to first, and a bad throw. He takes Alonso off the bag. The bases are loaded on the bad throw by Wheeler to first base. Nobody out. Mets lead by 2. This could get sloppy here in the bottom of the fifth. Come on. Well, I make an exception for your mom, Bigger Mike. I make an exception for your mom. Diehard Giants fan in the house. Stand up, Diehard Giants fan. Love Diehard Giants fan. Thank you for being here, buddy. Great, great supporter of all New York Giants YouTubers. And they're showing the replay there. I think he beat him. He's gonna be safe. Whitney, I'm gonna have a set schedule, so you won't need the notifications. I'm gonna have that posted in the community notes. And there's the pitch, swung on and drilled in the air to center field. That's gonna drop down for a base hit, and we'll do it again. The bases remain loaded. It's now 3-2. Nobody out here as the Royals are rallying here in the bottom of the fifth. Mike Nixon in the house. He says, well, well, well. If it isn't Mr. Sexy Tana himself. What's up, my brother? What's going on, Mike Nixon? Thank you for popping in. There's going to be a mound visit. Tiki doesn't like it. You heard Tiki. Tiki's barking. She does not like this. She doesn't like what the Mets are doing right here. She doesn't like the mound visit. She doesn't like stoppages in play. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. I know, Tiki. I know. My dog is not the... Well, yeah, Tiki does start with a T, but it's not Tiki. Chris, I'm sorry to say, but you might as well get ready for my Yankees to be in the series. Whitney, your Yankees are playing really well this year. Yankees are looking good. I'm not going to lie, Whitney. I'm not going to lie about that. And here's the bases loaded. Nobody out here. Wheeler comes to the set as he tries to get out of a jam, and a fastball off the outside corner, 1-0. Bigger Mike, you are going out to eat. What do you recommend? You're in Baltimore? I don't know what Baltimore's known. Well, they're known for crab cakes, aren't they? Isn't Maryland known for crab cakes? Go get yourself some nice crab cakes. And Familia's warming up in the bullpen for the Mets. And here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and drilled in the air down the third baseline, and that's going to reach the seats. 1-1. Not looking good right now. Yeah, you got to eat the blue crabs. Eat the blue crabs. Yeah, go get some seafood, Bigger Mike. It's not Tiki Barber. It's not. It's a female. And the bases are loaded for Kansas City. Here's the pitch from Wheeler, and that's hit on the ground to Alonso. Alonso fields it cleanly, throws to second for 1. So the Mets will get 1. Kansas City will plate another run. They have now tied the game at 3 apiece. With only 1 out, men on the corners. Daniel Jones in the house. He says, well, hello, everyone. Danny Dimes in the house. Danny Dimes. Everybody say hello to Danny Dimes. Everybody say thank you, Danny Dimes. Let's get our rally cap on. I think we're doing better with the backwards hat. Here's Wheeler. He'll come to the set, and here's the pitch, and a fastball swung on and fouled off out of play. 1-0. Yvonne, I'm with you, man. I don't like Mary Mickey. I'm not a Mickey Callaway fan. I've never been a Mickey Callaway fan. Don't like him. Dozier will dig in. Runners on the corners here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Wheeler trying to get out of this mess. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses inside. 1-1. You're at McDonald's. What do you get? Get a number 2. Get the 2 cheeseburgers. Medium fries. Maybe a vanilla milkshake. You could afford it. You're a little puppy. You're 13 years old. You weigh 87 pounds. Enjoy a milkshake, for God's sakes. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Wheeler. Comes to the set. Rests at the belt. Looks in, and here's the pitch. And a fastball misses inside. 2-1. What is another Daniel Jones in the house? Another Daniel Jones in the house. Get a couple of apple slices. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on and fouled off out of play. 2-2. Because if you could pick between Haskins or Jones as your franchise quarterback, who would you take? For the Giants, I might take Jones. I think Jones. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Wheeler swung on and fouled off down the third base line. We'll do it again. 2-2. Looking forward to the game for sure, Senor. You should definitely. Oh, I would love to. I would love for Senor to be there. Would love for Senor to be here. Be there. The swing at the first pitch. You need to stop throwing for good. We know that from experience during the World Series. This team likes to swing. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Wheeler. Dozier looks in. And fastball misses upstairs. 3-2. All right, original name, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate you for popping in, buddy. Cushman's at the airport. Hope you enjoy your trip, Cushman. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to center field. That's going to drift over to right. He'll catch it, but this is going to play to run, and the Royals are going to take a 4-3 lead. The Mets have squandered a 3-0 lead. The Royals now lead by 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Jesus Christ. Eli Manning in the house. Always like when Eli pops in. My favorite Giant of all time. Thank you for being here. And the Mets have now blown a 3-0 lead. I hope so, Luan. I really do. And here's Wheeler from the stretch. Runner leads from first. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and fouled off the backstop. We'll do it again. 0-1. right around 17 or 18 in terms of top 32 quarterbacks. Might be in the top 20. Might be. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Wheeler. And a fastball misses downstairs, 1-1. Soler looks in. Wheeler looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And Soler checks the swing. They'll check over to first. They'll say he held it up. 2-1. What do you think? I'm going to compliment? You think I'm going to compliment Dak Prescott? I'm a Giants fan. And I don't think he's that good to begin with. Here's Wheeler. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll miss outside, 3-1. Should Mickey have pulled Wheeler after that marriage? Probably. Mickey's not a good manager. He's just not. That's honestly what I think. I think 17-18, right around there. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Full count. It'll be a payoff pitch from Wheeler. He'll step off the mound. Wipes the sweat off his brow. Comes to the set. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground. Foul ball. We'll do it again. Wheeler has not had swing and miss stuff today. They've been fouling off everything. Very few swings and misses. You want to debate me? Well, to debate me, GOAT, you got to call in. You never call in. And here's the Royals. They'll take the lead from first. Wheeler comes to the set. And here's the pitch to Soler. Curveball drilled on the ground. The short fielded cleanly there by Rosario. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 5, the Mets trail by 1, 4-3 in what I think is a must-win game. Can't lose this game. This would be a bad loss. Chris, where do you get a T-bone steak? I mean, there's a lot of steakhouses sell a T-bone steak. I'm not a T-bone steak, actually. I'm not a T-bone steak guy. If I'm going steak, I'm going filet mignon. I'm going sirloin. I'm going prime rib. I'm going skirt steak. I'm not a T-bone guy. MT in the house, a German fan in the house. We're going global. Thank you for popping in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you for being here. Anybody that has not subscribed, please subscribe. Ring the bell. Hit that thumbs up. Bobby in the house. What is going on? If you guys have not done so, go on over to Bobby's channel. Check him out. Guys live all the time. Got to get your steak well. No, you don't get the steak well done. Medium rare. Guzzy thinks that Kobe's only top 15, so I'll talk about that. And Dak only... Yeah, call on in and we'll talk. And now I'm seeing a Wendy's commercial. As we're on commercial break, we're going to look up a few more things. We're going to talk to the mystery girl. Let's talk. What should I say to the mystery girl right now? I know what I'm going to say. There we go. Eric Wright, you have a great day. You have a fantastic day, my man. Great supporter of mine and Rich's. I'll be on Rich's channel tonight. I hope to see you there. You're making steak right... Darnell, man, you're getting me hungry. You're getting me hungry right now. Oh, my God. Steak is... You gotta cook it medium rare. And Sharkman with the fastball on the outside corner. Strike 1. Last Jedi in the house. She brought the Turtles. She brought the Dolphins. I do appreciate that. And there's the pitch. Rosario line it into center field. Is going to hang up. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Royals making quick work of the Mets as the Mets are running out of outs. Oh, no, you can't do the well done. You can't do the well done. I don't know. It's just not me. I like the medium rare. Dak or Cousins. That's a coin flip. Rafael Duna, I did see that game, yes. Marjorie Simmons in the house. And there's the fastball. Strike one. Thank you for popping in, Marjorie. Do appreciate it. Well done in a... Yeah, if you're going to get well done, you're definitely a hamburger rather than a steak. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball misses upstairs. 1-1. Panic on the day had that nice triple. Let's see if he can do some more damage here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Panic. Fastball misses inside. 2-1. Yeah, Rudy T, I'm going to be on the Sports Reactions channel. He's a good friend of mine. He's been on the channel before. We're going to be doing play-by-play of one of the preseason games. I told him I'd collab with him. And Panic drives one into the gap. And that is going to drop down for a single for Joe Panic. If somebody wants to post his link in the chat, by all means, I'll be on there around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll be calling that Sunday night game. And Panic will lead from first. Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso on the day 0 for 1 with an intentional walk and a run scored. He's batting .266, 39 home runs, 93 RBIs. There's the channel. I'll be on that channel tonight, guys, if you want to check that out. Here's the pitch to the Polar Bear. Looks in for the sign and a slider off the outside corner by Sparkman. 1-0. What's up, New York Beast? Thank you for popping in, New York Beast. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. It does help the channel out. You know, these don't always fill up that much, but I like calling the baseball games. It's fun for me. I watch them anyway. And I like to do a game a week if I can. So, thank you guys for being here. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Alonso. And a fastball misses upstairs. 2-0. Make a fantasy. Yes, I'm going to do a fantasy league. I know, QC. They blew a 3-0 league. Not good in division. 2 games out in the wild card. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Damien? Thank you for popping in, guys. Here's the pitch to Alonso. Drilled on the ground up the middle. That's going to get through. The Mets will have first and second here. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. The tying run is on second base as Alonso gets a big knock up the middle. So they'll have first and second with Conforto coming up. As they'll talk things over on the mound. You going to Chick-fil-A? Oh my God. I love Chick-fil-A's closed on Sundays. You can't go to Chick-fil-A. They're closed on Sundays. Best fast food. That's a great question. It depends on my mood. You know, it really does. Damien, I'm going to do it next Sunday. Because I told Rich I would do it with him tonight. I forgot about that. I'm going to do the giveaway next Sunday. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Slider misses on the inside corner. 1-0. Oh, QC. Oh, man, Bobby, he's looked great. Daniel Jones has looked great so far. Five Guys is really good. Here's the pitch to Conforto, and a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Poppy Go, great question. There are 5 spots in each league. You have the 3 division winners. Scores right there. It's 4-3 Royals. You have the 3 division winners. You have 2 wild cards. The 2 wild card teams play in a 1-game playoff. The winner essentially makes the playoffs. And then it's 4 teams from each league. There's 3 rounds. You have the Division Series, the Championship Series, and the World Series. And here's the pitch to Conforto. Swung on, fouled off. That'll get out of play. 1-2 on the 91-mile-an-hour heater. In and out over 5. In and out is fantastic. And let me tell you something. When I visited Texas, if you guys have not been to Texas, you have to. If you go there at any point, get Whataburger. Whataburger is out of this world. I had an orgasm. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Conforto, and a slider misses inside. 2-2. Conforto's able to check the swing. It'll even up the count here, top of the 6th inning. Bobby, the Giants' schedule is actually pretty favorable. They play the Cowboys first, but then they got 3 or 4 pretty winnable games after that. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Conforto. Comes to the plate, and a fastball drilled on the ground by Conforto. A slow dribble at first. He'll step on the base, and the runners will advance to second and third. There'll be 2 down here in the top of the 6th. The go-ahead run on second. Connor Burke. Yeah. Oh, God. Whataburger is out of this world. Guzzo, they put dolphins on those burgers. McDonald's is not better than Whataburger. The girl I'm just talking to, the mystery girl, just told me that Whataburger's good. It's not out of this world. Whataburger is out of this world. I had to have it twice while I was down there. I was only there for like 4 days. Whataburger is that good. So here we go, second and third, and a swing and a miss by Ramos. 0-1 on the 81-mile-an-hour slider. Who will have a better record, Vikings or Packers? Packers. I got the Packers winning that division. I'm not a big White Castle guy. White Castle's okay, but I'm not a big White Castle guy. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Ramos. And a slider swung on and drilled in the dirt. We'll do it again. 0-2. The mystery girl is, in fact, watching the show. She might not be typing. But she is watching the show. She's a mystery. She's mysterious. And the umpire's sweat has gotten even worse. It's now traveled to the armpits. It's traveled to his breast area. His whole shirt is covered in sweat. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Ramos. And a fastball swung on and fouled off the backstop. We'll do it again, 0-2. Bigger Mike, I don't hate White Castle. Gambler's in the house. What's going on, Gambler? Red Robin's pretty good. They used to have a Red Robin right by me when I was on Long Island. They got rid of it, but there's still another one on Long Island. It's about 20 minutes. Red Robin's fantastic. Great burgers. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Ramos and a slider in the dirt. 1-2. Oh, Vikings, Packers better. QC, you're not gonna like my answer, but you're gonna like it at the same time. I've got the Packers winning the division, but I've got the Vikings finishing second. I have the Bears being one of the most disappointing teams in football this year, finishing third in the NFC North. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Ramos. I still think they go 8-8, 9-7, but I like the Vikings and the Packers to finish ahead of them. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Ramos. Fastball swung on and hit in the air towards right field, giving chase, and he's going to camp under it. So at the end of 5.5, it's the Royals 4, it's the Mets 3. We'll head to the bottom part of the 6th. QC. You know what? Take my wrench. Bottom of the 65th. Bottom of the 65th. You want? No, I'm not going to time you out. I would never time QC out. Would never time QC out. Would never time QC out. I have a comparison for Zion, Josh Smith. That's not a bad comparison. Zion's more athletic, though. Josh Smith could shoot, too. Poppy Goat. They're going to play a tougher schedule. They lost half their secondary. They added nobody in the draft. You know, they didn't pick till the 3rd round. They added nobody in free agency of note. I think they're going to take a little step back. That's not a knock on them. I think the Vikings are a more talented team. I think the Vikings underachieved last year. And I think the Bears go 9-7, 8-8. That's my bold prediction of the year. That's my bold prediction of the year. I'm not one of these guys that's just going to pick every team that made the playoffs the year before, because it never happens. There's always surprises every year. Going into last year, if you would have said that the Vikings weren't going to win that division, most people would have looked at you like you were crazy. So this year, let people think I'm crazy. Let's see what happens. Blank the LBTG critic. I will not say that name, but thank you for popping it. James of Flatbush, I haven't tried Wahlburgers yet either. I've heard it's good, though. QC, not today. Somebody's calling right now. Didn't even hear it. I'm not taking calls today. Not taking calls today. Matter of fact, if it happens again, I'll just delete Skype for the rest of the stream. Let me just do that now so I don't got to deal with this. Force quit. There you go. Skype is gone. No more calls. So here we are in the bottom of the 6th. Royals lead 4-3. Mets trying to hold them at bay as they have 3 innings left to try to win this ball game. I'm with you, Goat. Rogers my MVP pick. Oh, because I got the headphones, Marjorie. Headphones are plugged into my computer, so I don't hear it. And there's a fastball. Strike 1 on the inside corner there, thrown by Familia. 96 on the gun. That's why I had the headphones on. And here's the 0-1 pitch by Familia. And a slider swung on and fouled off along the backstop. 0-2. And the mystery girl, we were talking burgers, by the way, guys. And I like Red Robin. I don't know if people in the chat have had Red Robin before. The mystery girl wants me to take her to Red Robin. I think I'm going to do it. Here's the 0-2 pitch by Familia. Fastball off the outside corner, 1-2. Now, do you guys like mustard on your burgers? Or do you like ketchup? Do you go mustard or ketchup? Here's the 1-2 pitch by Familia. And in the dirt, 2-2. You like both. Red Robin's a burger joint, Elias. It's like a sit-down restaurant. You can't put mayonnaise on it. And here's the pitch by Familia. Swung on and hit in the air towards center field, giving chase. And, oh my God, they almost collided into each other, but the Mets come up with it. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Ketchup. Hot sauce on my burgers might be a Caribbean thing. Rudy T, I put hot sauce on a lot of things. I've never put it on a burger. I've put barbecue sauce on a burger. I've put steak sauce on a burger. I'll have to try that. And here we go. Cuthbert at the plate for the Royals. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. I don't think he is, QC. Here's the pitch. But I'm going live again tonight, QC, on another channel. I'll be on with the Sports Reaction. And I'm sure you know who he is. So I'll be over there. We'll be calling the Sunday night game. Now, I don't know if Sports Crew is doing that also. I don't honestly have no idea. But I'll be live over there if you guys want to stop by. Here's the pitch by Familia. Slider swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Connors Burke. That sounds way too hot. So here's the 1-1 pitch by Familia. Swung on and missed with the slider, 1-2. Good pitch there by Familia. Hot sauce on a burger, not that bad. Sweet relish, also good on cheeseburgers. I like relish. I'm a big relish guy. On my hot dogs get disgusting, okay? I'm going to tell you how I make my hot dogs. And they're not disgusting. They're terrific, but fastball swung on, blooped in the air right field, giving chase. Conforto gets there, and that's 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. When I get a hot dog, if they have all the condiments, if I go there and they got everything you need, I get I'm not even going to say it because I say it wrong. The ketchup. I get the ketchup. I get the mustard. I get the relish. I get the sauerkraut. I get, sometimes I'll put cheese. I load it up. I put everything and anything you could put on a hot dog. I make sure I get like 10 napkins because it's going to get sloppy. But I love it. I love it. And here's the pitch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball drilled down the third base line. Out of play, 0-1. Yes, Scardell, I agree with that. And if you didn't know this, Nathan's gambler, gotta go Nathan. But all right, so that's a great question. That's a great question. We can get that in a second because I have a strategy with Nathan's and Sabret's. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on and hit on the ground. Familia fields it cleanly. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 6, it's the Royals 4, it's the Mets 3. Let's change that inning to the top of the 7th. So Nathan's the thing with Nate, I think Nathan's tastes a little bit better, but Sabret's fills up the bun better. So it's a strategy thing. Because with the Sabret's, when you put all the toppings on, it doesn't get as sloppy. It doesn't seep over the edge of the hot dog. The Sabret's fills out the whole bun. So sometimes I would pick the Sabret's over the Nathan's. But if you're going strictly flavor, I go with Nathan's. And they do have a little more snap to it. Thanos. Poppy go. Thanos. You don't like relish on hot dogs? You're not a pickle guy? I like relish on hot dogs. Sabret's, Bigger Mike. Sabret's. Does your mom like the way I say Sabret's, Bigger Mike? Sabret's, Bigger Mike's mom. Sabret's, Bigger Mike's mom. Nathan's or Auntie Anne's. Oh God, Auntie Anne's pretzels are phenomenal. I'm just messing with Bigger Mike. He knows I'm kidding. Hebrew National is the best hot dog in the world. Thank God for the Hebrew National is a very good hot dog. Very good hot dog. Why do hot dogs snap? I always found that disgusting. Yeah, I think they're terrific. I love hot dogs. How many hot dogs, John Wick, all day, how many hot dogs do you think you can eat in one sitting? I think I could have 8 or 9 hot dogs in one sitting. At least. Whitney says 6. John Wick is awesome. You think you could have more than Chestnut? Gambler, what did Chestnut have, like 60? Chicago Pete, no they're not, Damien. You're lying. Here's the pitch to Frazier, and it's a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Grilled food, baked food, or fried food? Darnell, all? Can I have all? I'm going to go with baked food, but I do like all of them. Swung on and hit on the ground by Frazier. 0-2. You could drink 10 Coronas. I could drink 10 Coronas. I have no problem doing that. You just got to give me 10 limes. Stella over Corona all day. I don't even really like the taste of Corona. I could have it with a lime. I don't think it tastes that good. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Frazier, And that is lined and fouled off out of play. We'll do it again, 0-2. Well, grilled food is the healthiest food. Corona or Modelo's definitely. Corona or Bud Light. I'll go Corona over Bud Light. Whitney doesn't like beer. And there's a fastball. Misses on the inside corner. Why do girls... This is one thing I've ever thought. And I'm going to ask the mystery girl as well. And Whitney. And, any other females. Last Jedi. Why do girls not like beer? I never got it. They always want the mixed drinks. I never got why girls don't seem to like beer very much. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Frazier in the dirt. 2-2. Jedi likes beer. There you go. There you go. Oh, God. You guys don't like beer? Come on. These guys don't get more bloated than a parade float. Oh, all right. I got an answer from the mystery girl. Here's the pitch to Frazier, and he lines one off his foot. So the mystery girl just gave a good answer about beer, and it makes sense. She says, I like beer. Laugh out loud. I can't drink mixed drinks. They give me a headache. So the mystery girl likes beer. That's why we like each other. But she can't do mixed drinks. They give her a headache. I'll say, I'm a big red wine guy. But if I drink too much of it, I have the biggest hangover the next morning. The biggest hangover. Mystery girl is giving me a Chris Cardella. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Frazier. And a fastball swung on and lined down the third base line. We'll do it again. Marjorie Simmons, I love Merlot. Merlot is my favorite red wine. It's fantastic. Dry. It's good. So Frazier will step in. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. I got to go Popeyes, Darnell, out of those 3. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And in the dirt, full count. We'll do it again. Oh, I hate tequila. I hate tequila. Tequila to me is one of the most disgusting things ever invented. Really, Whitney? Oh, I love beer. I love beer. Well, you came to my stream when I was drunk. Here's the full count to Frazier. And a fastball drilled in the air down the right field line, giving chase. This may drop. And yes, it does! Frazier should get a double out of this, and he will. A leadoff double by the Todd father. The Mets have the tying run in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th as McCarthy gives up a double. That should just in the perfect spot. Nobody there. He was able to drop it in. I think Christian would like the mystery go very much. What's my opinion on Mike's Hard? I'd rather have a beer, or I'd rather just have a regular lemonade. That's my opinion on Mike's Hard. So nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Frazier will lead from second base. Lagara's at the plate, and they're going to look the runner back to second. Almost pick him off. He's able to slide back in. I've never had Church's Chicken, to tell the truth. I've never had it. I've seen it. I've never had it. I've had Popeyes. I've had KFC. I've never had Church's Chicken. So, Lagares will dig in. Here's the pitch. Lagares squares, bunts, and it's foul. Lagares trying to get the tying run to third with less than 2 outs. How's your grandfather, Lieutenant? Oh, from, yes, that's right. If you guys have ever played Call of Duty, one of the lieutenants in the game from the 2006 game, World War II, is my last name. It's Lieutenant Guzzo. Jack Daniel's honey is fantastic. Oh, back goes back. You know what? Back goes back. Back goes back. The hat comes off. Thank you. And Lagares lays down a bunt. He's going to get the run over to third. So there'll be 1 out here in the top of the 7th. A big bunt there by Lagares. So the Mets have an opportunity to tie it up. And she says the Mets are losing because you covered the Moss. Well, now I got Hat Moss. But Batgirl, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Batgirl. So, one out here in the top of the 7th. Batgirl, all the way from Russia. Became a baseball fan from Russia. How cool is that? I knew your name was similar to Lieutenant. Yes. Poppy Goat, I'm not going to get into fights. I'm talking to the mystery girl. And J.D. Davis is going to step in. One out here on the top of the 7th. The infield is in for the Royals as they try to prevent the tying run from scoring. Guzzo, ask the mystery girl who's her favorite. Mystery girl, Bigger Mike wants to know who's your favorite. Here's the pitch to J.D. Davis, and it's a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Kristen Orr says, tell the mystery girl I love her. Kristen Orr says, I love you, mystery girl. I'll let you know what she says. Hopefully she writes in a response to that, but I'll let you know what she says, Kristen Orr. Here's the 0-1 pitch to J.D. Davis. And it's a fastball drilled on the ground. That's going to get through. The Mets are going to tie up the game here in the top of the 7th. A big, big single there by J.D. Davis. 4-4 as the Mets are able to punch one through with the infield in. He's able to get a seeing-eye single between first and second base. Connor Burke, I brought out she hit it right on the head. Batgirl comes in. She says the Moss has to come out. And now we got a tie game. Just like that. And it's 4-4. Here's the pitch to Nito. Swing and a miss on the 92-mile-an-hour heater. Strike one. Chad is funny. Chad is awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Batgirl. She said, I told you it was the Moss. Hashtag believe. Thank you, Batgirl. Original name back in the chat. And Nito's going to line a single. The Moss will never leave us again. I will never put a hat on again for another Mets live stream as the Mets have runners on first and third. And that's the second single since the Moss has come out. The Mets now have the go-ahead run at third. It's second and third as he advances to second on the throw to home plate. All right. Let's go, Mets. I may never wear a hat again. I got the Rally Moss. She called it, guys. She called it. Stand up, New York Beast. I'm going to get that merchandise out soon. More stays away from them. You guys are the best. I love hanging out with you guys. I miss streaming with you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And hopefully you guys go over to the Sports Reactions channel tonight. Thank you, Batgirl. She says, hashtag in Moss we trust. And Kristen Orr wants to know what the mystery girl said. In response to what, Kristen Orr? Did you ask what she thought about you? Did she ask what she thought about you? Is that the question? The Amazing Roach says, come on, KC, sorry, Dan, I need the Mets to lose. Amazing Roach, they're not losing. The Rally Moss is out. They're not losing. Stand up, New York Met fans. Looks like J.D. Davis is going to the bench. Might have got hurt on the play. He looks okay. Maybe it's a little stinger. But regardless, J.D. Davis got a huge hit for the Mets to tie up this ball game, and they got runners on second and third. And, all right, so the mystery girl just said, Kristen Orr is wonderful. So there you go, Kristen Orr. Kristen Orr is wonderful. And he is. Kristen Orr is absolutely fantastic. Well, 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 well. If it isn't Last Jedi, I'm going to tell you Last Jedi. I'll let you know when you can sit down. You know how it is. And so we got runners on second and third here in the bottom of the seventh. All right, so now they want to know, Poppy Goat wants to know what the mystery girl thinks of him, and they want to know who's her favorite. So here we go, second and third here in the top of the seventh. Rosario at the plate, one out. Here's the pitch to Rosario, swung on, hit on the ground. That's going to get through! That's going to play two runners as the Moss now has 3 RBIs. It's the Mets 3, the Moss 3, and Kansas City 4. A combined score of 6-4. The Mets lead here in the top of the seventh. A huge base hit there as the Mets play 2. Let's go! Let's go, Mets! Might need to the Moss coming in huge, Gabe said. Say anything. All right. All right, so now the mystery girl has as we go to commercial break, this Moss is coming in huge. As we go to commercial break, the mystery girl just said, the mystery girl thinks Poppy Goat is delightful, adorable, and seems super smart and knowledgeable. So there you go, Poppy Goat. Who's in front of the Mets for the wild card right now? You got the Brewers, you got the Phillies. One other team. But they're 2 games out. 2 games out. Rosario is going to play in left field. Is the mystery girl serious? Oh, man. Darnell says, hope to meet mystery girl at the Jets and Giants game to see what she looks like. Hope she's pretty. Darnell, she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Very pretty. She's gorgeous. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. I have a theory. The hat charges up the Moss. You need to wear a hat until things go bad. Then that's when the Moss works best. Thomas Cusack, that is a great, great point. It is the Rally Moss. It's the Rally Moss. As we have a BMW commercial break. Let's go, Mets fam. Thank you for being here, buddy. Let's go, Mets is right. Steven Evans in the chat. Bends the knees, Mr. Steven Evans. What is going on, my man? Love that guy. And Richard, what a name. Richard Lovelady. I love this guy's name. Richard Lovelady in the chat. Kid Blue is in the chat. If you guys have not done so, please go over to Kid Blue's channel and subscribe that guy up. He says, I just got here, and the first thing I hear is adorable and knowledgeable. You guys talking about me? Of course they're talking about you. You're adorable. You're adorable. And here's the pitch, and a fastball misses upstairs. Oh, my God, Chad. Oh, my God, Chad. You freaking lunatic. Chad. I think Chad's hit the nail on the head. I think Chad knows what he's talking about. And here's the 1-0 pitch. And swung on and hit in the air, looped in the air. This is going to drop down for a single. The Rally Moss keeps it going. 1 out here on the top of the seventh. Mets lead 6-4. Joe Panic with a big single as they keep the rally going. Rosario on second, Panic on first. The Mets with the heart of the order coming up. If you ever become a Yanks fan, we will shave your head. Batgirl, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And thank you. Thank you for bringing out the Rally Moss. You brought out the Rally Moss and good things have happened. Pete Alonso at the plate. 1 out here in the top of the seventh. Here's the pitch to Alonso, and Alonso will take it for a ball off the outside corner. 1-0. And I will never, I swear on everything. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Alonso, and it's a slider on the outside corner, 1-1. Chad, I ain't putting the hat back on. I'll tell you that right now. The hat will not come back on for the rest of the game. The Moss has 3 RBIs. Pete Alonso, couple of practice swings. The polar bear digs in. Here's the pitch and a fastball. Strike 2. Last Jedi says, "Oh, Guzzo." What's that face for, Last Jedi? Why the "oh, Guzzo"? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, because you're a Yankees fan. You're a Yankees fan. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Alonso. Swung on and looped in the air. Out of play. We'll do it again. The Rally Moss doesn't stop, Darnell. The Rally Moss. I might have to sell a Rally Moss t-shirt. You know they have the Rally Monkey for the Angels back in the day? I might have to sell a Rally Moss t-shirt. Like a New York Mets logo with the Rally Moss. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Alonso. And a fastball looped in the air, and that'll get out of play. We'll do it again. Alonso looking for his 40th home run. Takes a couple of practice swings. Here's the pitch to Pete. And upstairs, 2-2. It evens up the count. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'll tell you, Backer, I don't hate the Red Sox. I don't. I much prefer them to the Yankees. I'll tell you that right now. And thank you for that. She says there's room for you to be a Red Sox fan. Boston strong. And I'll tell you about my Boston experience in a second. Here's the pitch to Alonso, and a fastball downstairs misses down low, and it'll be a full count. 3-2. I've been to Fenway Park, I want to say 5 times. I went there for 3 games in a row when the Mets played there, about 9-10 years ago. Fenway Park is unbelievable. It is my favorite stadium I've ever been to. Ever, in any sport. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Alonso. And a fastball swung on, fouled off, out of play. We'll do it again. It is so... When you go in there, it's baseball. It's baseball. The seats are small. So, like modern-day Americans probably, because everybody's fat, can't really fit in the seats. But Fenway Park is just... It's what baseball is supposed to be. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Alonso. Fastball drilled in the air, and... that will reach the seats. We will do it again. That's a great question, original name. It's a great question. Whitney, I'm a Met fan. You know I love the Giants. I got to be honest. I don't lie to people. Be right back. I'm going to Five Guys for the first. You've never been to Five Guys? Enjoy it, Bigger Mike. And there's a fastball drilled in the air down the right field line, giving chase towards the corner. Oh, did that go? That's fair ball. That goes off the top of the wall. The Rally Moss is out and about. Rosario's going to round third. He's going to score. Alonso's going to cruise into second. It's 7-4 Mets. Alonso just missed hitting his 40th home run. It goes off the top of the fence. Enjoy the Five Guys, Papa Mike. Let's take a look at the replay. That might be a home run. That might be a home run. That might have hit the pole. Taylor. That might hit the pole. And here's Conforto at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, and a pop out. They're not going to review it. It's 7-4 Mets. The Rally Moss is out and about. Here's the pitch. The Conforto line in the air down the third base line. That'll get out of play. You have a fully charged razor. The Rally Moss will never go back in the hat. Last Jedi. Ever. Ever. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Conforto. And a curveball misses upstairs. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Conforto. Fastball swung on, fouled off, out of play. We'll do it again, 1-2. Chris, what we need to do to get you over to the Yankees, just think about how complete life would... Rudy, I say it all the time. Life would be a lot easier if I was a Yankee fan. But I picked the Mets. I picked to struggle through life. Here's the pitch, and swung on, hit on the ground towards first base, and it's going to get out of play again, 1-2. Darnell, it was close. It was close. What's going on, Cushman, Juan Soto Appreciation Club? You didn't spell appreciation right. You might want to change that. But I'm a Mets fan for life, Rudy. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Conforto. Fastball drilled in the air. That's going to be a base hit. The Rally Moss is killing it. Since Batgirl told me to bring out the Moss, the Mets have scored 5 runs and they haven't made an out. The Mets have scored 5 runs and they haven't made an out. Eight to 4 Mets. I hear you, Rudy. I hear you, Rudy. And here's Wilson Ramos at the plate. He's batting .278. I'm not putting the hat on, Kristen Orr. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Runners on the corners. Here's Ramos at the plate. Looks in for the sign. Fastball. That's drilled by Ramos. 9-4 Mets. And they're going to have runners on the corners again, I believe. That's 6 runs. No outs since the Moss came out. Unbelievable stuff. Let's go, Mets. The Rally Moss. The Rally Moss. And they're going to finally change the pitcher here in the top of the 7th. It's 9-4 Mets. Let's go. Let's go. Batgirl started this rally. I'm not going to give any credit to the Moss. Batgirl was the one who started this rally. Unbelievable stuff. Justin, what's going on, my man? Thank you for tuning in. Chris, there's a spider behind you, and you just ate it. Tana, what the hell kind of powers does your Moss have? I don't know. I'm never wearing a hat again. Oh, Batgirl, thank you so much. Thank you for being. Thank you for starting this rally. For one. You made my day. And thank you for being such an unbelievable supporter of the channel. And she says, Moss, boom! Batgirl's the best. I love Batgirl. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. From Russia with love. From Russia with love. Batgirl needs some love from the end. Batgirl's the best. Batgirl's the best. How could a baseball fan not know who Juan Soto? I know who Juan Soto is. I'm making a conspiracy video with Moss connections to the Mets' success. No, we're gonna have to clip the Moss rally. This is gonna be like a 30-minute clip of the Moss rally. Oh man, Darnell, man, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's a new thing that they got now. And Darnell, unbelievable. This guy tuned in last night from the club. I have a call-in show. He tunes in from the club to hang out with me, and he writes, "Game over." Darnell was the freaking man. Thank you for being such a great subscriber and always encouraging me. And I keep saying it. We're going to do it. We are going to meet. I'm not leaving New York for a little while. So we are going to meet. We're going to go to a bar. We're definitely going to catch a game. And I'll message you on Instagram today, and we'll set that up. But thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. And here's Stomont on the hill. He's pitching to Frazier. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch and a curveball in the dirt. Strike one. Got Frazier to chase there. What is going on, Adam G? Stand up, New York Met fans. Five Guys is fantastic. Bigger Mike, don't knock Five Guys. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Frazier. And it's a curveball in the dirt. That gets away from the catcher. He's able to hold it. The runner will have to hold at third base. 1-1. Well, the thing with Five Guys, they fill you up with the fries. They fill the whole bag up with the fries. Rudy T should be a stand-up comedian. I gotta read that in a second. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's gonna get by the catcher, but it bounces back quickly. We'll do it again, 2-1, and they're gonna call Ramos out at second for trying to steal second on the wild pitch. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And Rudy T says, Mr. Girl has to be a very secure individual to deal with the legion of ladies that are willing to walk over broken glass barefooted just to hear Chris singing over my speakers. Rudy T is the man. And she is a very secure woman. She definitely is a very secure woman. So they're going to replay this. This is going to be close. We're going to see. The Mets might challenge us. This is close. This is close. But I think they called Ramos out. That's a bad camera angle. I'd like to see if his foot's on the bag there. But regardless, they're not going to challenge. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. 2-1 pitch to Frazier. Here's the pitch. Fastball drilled in the air, out of play. We'll do it again. Rudy T is freaking awesome. I heard Mr. Girl is a powerful lawyer. She helped O.J. Simpson beat his case. If she was old enough back then, if she was a lawyer, she probably could have. I mean, she's spectacular. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Frazier. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Curveball swung on, fouled off of his ankle, and we'll do it again. The Moss saved the day. Oh, Darnell, man, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. He says, thanks, bro. That sounded good. I hope Batgirl and Mr. Girl are there, too. Well, Batgirl's all the way from Russia, so it's going to be hard. But I'm sure one day, hopefully, you get to meet Mystery Girl. But Darnell, man, thank you so much for being such a great, great supporter of the channel. And I really appreciate you a lot. I do. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Frazier. And a curveball, and he gets the inside corner, so that'll do it. At the end of 6.5, the Moss couldn't hold up. It couldn't last forever. It's 9-4 Mets. We'll head to the bottom part of the 7th. Let me change the inning. You're having dinner with Vladimir Putin. Christian, or don't think that's real life when you get older. Us mortal humans don't live like the... Oh, man. Rudy T, man. I love Rudy T. Been supporting me since the beginning. So here we go. We will head to the bottom part of the 7th. The Mets had a huge inning. Chris, I hope someone blesses your live chat like they did Kevin's live chat the other night. Oh, Whitney, I appreciate that. I just appreciate you guys tuning in and all hitting the thumbs up, and just showing my channel support. Whitney, another person that always comes in whenever she can. She messages me on Facebook sometimes. I don't always see it because I'm not on Facebook a lot. But Whitney, she showed my channel to a lot of people on Facebook. I'll never forget that. That meant a lot to me. And, yeah, all you guys mean a lot to my channel. I don't talk politics, Kenneth. The Moss could have lasted forever, but it didn't want to show off. Yes, background. I would give Entertainer 400 canola. MH, yes. I would probably eat 399 of them. No, you're joking. You're joking, Cushman. You're joking, Cushman. And now we got a burger commercial. We were talking about Popeyes earlier. Why would you hope I go bald? Hot Take Hockey is in the house. Love that guy. That guy always comes in and shows support whenever he can. If you guys have not done so, please go over to Hot Take Hockey and subscribe to his channel. Just a great guy in the whole YouTube community. I'll never forget the interview we had on Sports Fury, the night that the Raptors won the championship. Just a really good guy. So going over there and check him out. If you like hockey at all, he is great. His channel has blown up. He's almost at 10K. And he started fairly recently, I think. So today's starters, Wheeler went 5 innings, gave up 3 earned runs on 1 walk, 2 strikeouts on 92 pitches. Glenn Sparkman, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts on 81 pitches. Yari Canolis with Nelson Mandela in Nigeria. There you go, Gabe. Yeah, Chris Sonoy, put Bad Dog's link in the chat, or whoever. Please put Bad Dog's chat link in the chat. Get him to 10K. Absolutely. Batgirl. He's only 17 away. If anybody is not subscribed, I work together with him all the time. So if you want to hang out with me, I hang out with Bad Dog half the time I'm live. So yeah, you got that. You got it, Hot Take Hockey, man. I really appreciate your work, man. You put in a lot of work, man. And here's the fastball upstairs, and that'll be 1-0. Whitney says, Chris, I've been working a lot more than usual, and I'm preparing for a little... Oh, Whitney, congratulations. Congratulations, Whitney. Congratulations, Whitney. And here's the 1-0 pitch from Familia, and it's a fastball outside, 2-0. Whitney's awesome. Love Whitney. And I'm glad to hear that, Whitney. Is it a boy or a girl? Familia looks in for the sign, wipes the sweat off his brow, comes to the set, and here's the 2-0 pitch, and it's a fastball outside, 3-0. Yeah, thank you for posting that link, guys. Thank you for posting that link. Don't spam it, but, just post it once or twice. Don't spam it. And here's the 3-0 pitch from Familia. And a fastball, strike 1, 3-1. Whitney, if it's a boy, are you going to name it Chris? I'm just kidding. Here's the 3-1 pitch by Familia. And a fastball lined out of play. We'll do it again. Full count. Oh, no, Last Jedi. I'm just saying, because somebody wrote spam it. I said, I wasn't talking to you specifically. Nothing to apologize about. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Familia. And a fastball swung on, driven in the air to right field, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. It'll be fielded by Conforto, and it'll be a stand-up leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th for the Royals. Familia sucks. This guy sucked. This bullpen sucks. And Brad Bratch warming up in the bullpen. It's a boy. It's a boy. Well, there you go, Whitney. Whitney could name it Chris then. Or Eli, or Daniel, or Odell, or Saquon. Here's the pitch from Familia. That's lined to second. That's going to be fielded cleanly by Panic. That's 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. So 1 out, man on second. Mets leading 9-4. Maybe the hat needs to come back on for pitching. I'm not touching that hat. The hat came off. We scored 6 runs. What's going on, Arturo? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you for tuning into the stream, buddy. Marjorie, our relievers are the worst. Yeah, when you have smaller streams, you're always going to have a lot of mods because these are the people that show up to all my streams. There's a slider on the outside corner by Familia, 0-1. Name it Christopher Columbus. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Familia. Comes to the set. Let's get out of this inning, please. Thank you for the Dolphins. I appreciate that. And Familia comes to the plate and a slider in the dirt. 1-1. That's a great question, Batgirl. Hopefully he's a Met fan. I know he's a Kobe fan. I think he said that's why he chose number 8. So he's a Kobe Bryant fan. I know that. And here's the 1-1 pitch by Familia. Comes to the set. Looks to run it back to the second. Comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. And a fastball down the middle. 1-2. MH, I've seen Joe Lutz. He comments on some of my videos. He pops into some of the streams here and there. He does. Yeah, Jussie Smollett, it's not good if Familia's in the game. That's for damn sure. He's got like a 7 ERA. He sucks. He looked good the last game I streamed, but usually he sucks. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Familia. Comes to the plate. Swung on and drilled on the ground. Out of play. 1-2. I'm sure Joe Lutz will be here for the Giant streams. Cannoli is the first name would be delicious. They got Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce being advertised there in the background. I've actually had that. It's pretty good. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Familia. Swung on and hit in the air to left field. Hanging up. He'll get under it. Rosario there. He'll field it cleanly. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. And the runner will advance to third. So 2 down here in the 7th. Mets leading 9-4. Liam or Lathan. I like it. I like it. I like it. Shepard back at practice today. So it's full contact then, Arturo. Good to hear that. Joe Musa. Yeah, Joe Musa pops in every now and again, but not this year consistently. Joe Musa's great. Yeah, they moved Rosario to left field. Why is Rosario playing left field? You want to know why Rosario's playing left field? Because Mary Mickey's the manager. That's why. And Aegon, I do. When I'm at work, a lot of times I'll have the fan on, listening to the sports. And line to third, that's going to get by Frazier. 9-5. So a line drive single. 9-5. Royals cut it to 4 here in the bottom of the 7th. Let's change that scoreboard. Arturo, I'm never surprised with this bullpen. Never surprised with this bullpen. And Hunter Dozier at the plate. Dozier steps in. Runner on first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Familia. Fastball just misses upstairs. 1-0. Joe and Evan are great. If you're a Mets fan, I mean, you're going to love Joe and Evan. Why did you choose New York for life? There's a couple of reasons I chose Texas. But I'm pairing up with a really big YouTube channel. Now, I'm still keeping my channel. I'm still doing the same stuff. But I'm additional content on their channel. That's part of the reason. Another reason is New York's just too damn expensive. There's a few other reasons, but those were the 2 main reasons. So, 2-0 count here, bottom of the 7th. 2 outs, man on first. But right now, I'm still in New York. I don't know the exact date yet, but sooner than later, Arturo. I got backed up with some personal stuff a little bit, but sooner than later, I will be moving. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Familia, a slider off the outside corner, 3-0. You better own Sean. I love Sean. Sean's a great guy. I got to meet Sean when I went down there. Sean's such a great... Both those guys, Josh and Sean, are great guys. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Familia. And a fastball on the inside corner, 3-1. Original name, you better be ready to get booed. So you're going to the Thursday night game. You're going to the Thursday night game, Giants-Patriots? I wish it was a $420 million deal. Oh, Whitney, I fully expect to get picked on. Whitney. I fully expect to get picked on. Here's the 3-1 pitch by Familia, and a fastball line back against the backstop. It'll be a full count, 3-2. Oh, it's a school trip. Okay. Tina, how about smoke some pot with Bobby Shawn and Ted? Oh my God, could you imagine smoking pot with Bobby Woodruff? Do you know what that experience would be like? What we talk about? What we talk about? Hey, Chris. Did you see the Frosty truck today? Here's the pitch from Familia. Swing and a miss. So that'll do it. We'll head to the top of the 8th. The Mets lead 9-5. What's been worse, being a Knicks or Mets fan? That's close, Noah. That's damn close. I'll say Knicks are worse, because at least the Mets have been a little more competitive. Myself, I love the Jets and Mets. That's why I like to listen to Joe and Evan. Yeah, well, that makes sense for sure. But I think they're great. You know, Evan's great. I love both those guys. But the Knicks are a little tougher. I agree with that, Jussie. A little tougher. James Dolan or the Wilpons? I think, here's what I'm going to say about James Dolan. I don't think either one's a good owner. They're both bad. But I think James Dolan is in the wrong sport. I think if James Dolan owned the Mets, he would spend a lot more than Wilpon does. He wants to win. He just gets in the way of his general manager. I think if he was if he was the owner rather, for a baseball team, he'd be more successful. Being that he's in the NBA, there's a salary cap, and he never follows the process. He never builds through the draft. He's finally starting to do that, which is encouraging. But I would definitely take Dolan over Wilpon. Yeah, Rosario's playing left field. They don't have any outfielders left. And Jersey Flyer, I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate that. And if you're new, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. You get a notification every time I go live. But I'll tell you, the NBA this year is going to be so much fun. You have so many super teams. Not super teams, like duos. You know, every team has a duo. It is going to be more parity in the NBA than there's ever been. I'm really looking forward to the NBA this year, broad NBA. And the Knicks, too. I think the Knicks are going to be better than people think. So here we go, top of the 8th. The Mets lead 9-5. Rudy, I got to read that in a second. Here's the pitch to Lagares, and a fastball line down the right field line, and we'll do it again, 0-1. Bobby Woodruff, well, hi. Hey, Chris, did you ever think about Mr. Frosty being a sponsor for the NFL merching the NBA? My kitty cat. Entertainer, do you think Copizzle is full of it, honestly? In reference to what? What do you mean full of it? In terms of his love for the Giants? I think he loves the Giants. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Lagares, and it's a fastball on the outside corner, 0-2. Do I think he's a little more optimistic than... Do I think he's completely truthful in his thoughts on the Giants sometimes? If I'm being honest, no. I think, sometimes I think he's not as honest as he doesn't tell you how he really feels. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Lagares. And a curveball in the dirt, swing and a miss. One out here on the top of the 8th. But I love Copizzle. Love him. What's going on, the Italian Stallion? How you doing, my man? Thank you for popping into the stream. Riddle me this. If LeBron James is a great player, explain why he keeps switching teams. Well, he is a great player. He's definitely a great player. I don't know why he keeps switching teams. I couldn't tell you that. I'm not LeBron James. What seed are the Warriors? They'll be in the middle, like a 5 seed, 4 seed, maybe a 6. And here we go, one out here in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Ruben Tejada. Haven't heard that name in a while, huh, Mets fans? Fastball upstairs, takes it. On the year, Tejada is 0 for 7. Of course, Tejada remembered for the 2015 World Series where Chase Utley slid into him and knocked him out for the remainder of the playoffs. Well, that didn't happen in the World Series. That was in the Division Series against the Dodgers. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Tejada, and in the dirt, 2-0. Oh, I hope so, Italian Stallion. I really do. Yeah, that was a dirty play. That was a dirty play. And the Mets got some activity in the bullpen here. Here in the top of the 8th, here's the 2-0 pitch to Tejada. And in the dirt, 3-0. What is the name of the bridge in the Nets logo? I would guess it's the Brooklyn Bridge. You mean the Mets logo or the Nets? I don't. Well, the Nets don't know. The Nets just have a B. So you're talking about the Mets. To be honest with you, I don't know what bridge that is in the logo. I mean, there's several bridges in New York. It could be the Verrazano. It could be the Brooklyn Bridge. It could be. There's several bridges. I don't know. That's a great question. And here's the 3-1 pitch to Tejada. Fastball drilled in the air to center field. And that'll be a can of corn. That'll be 2 down here in the top of the 8th. The Mets lead 9-5. It could be the Cannoli Bridge. And Thomas Nido at the plate. He's batting .204, 3 home runs, third. I'm going to look that up. Batgirl. I'm actually interested in it. I never thought about that. But at Citi Field, they have a bridge, and it's called the Shea Bridge, obviously named after the old stadium. It's called the Shea Bridge. And here we are, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Nido will dig in. And here's the pitch. Fastball down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Is it the Brooklyn Bridge? Okay. The Mets give us all agita. Yeah, that's a great question there, Batgirl. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Nido. Curveball drilled in the air down the right field line, giving chase. That's going to go all the way up against the wall. Nido's going to cruise in the second with a stand-up double. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Mets have a man in scoring position. Mets colors are new. Yes, that I knew, Marjorie. That I knew, of course. It's the Throgsneck Bridge. Okay, so that's what it is, the Throgsneck Bridge. All right. There you go. There's the answer. Rudy T coming up clutch. Yes, the Mets, they took the blue from the Dodgers. They took the orange from the New York Giants. Both teams left the same year. I think it was 1960, maybe 1958. I don't remember the exact year. But both teams left New York the same year, and then when the Mets came in, they took half and half. They took half the color from the Giants. They took half the color from the Dodgers. And here's Rosario here in the top of the 8th, runner on second base. And a fastball drilled down the right field line. That'll get out of play. We'll do it again, 0-1. Trey Turner does get injured a lot. That's true, Whitney. Wait, what about the NHL? Do they? The NHL might. I'm not sure. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Rosario. Fastball off the outside corner, 1-1. I think Metcalf has a lot of talent, but he doesn't. I don't know, because he's not a great route runner. I don't know. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Rosario, but he's an athletic freak. And he's tall. Fastball drilled on the ground. That's going to get through. The Mets are going to plate another run as they go up 10-5. The moss is real, guys. The moss is real, the rally moss. 10-5 Mets. They've now doubled up the Kansas City Royals. Here in the top of the 8th. Let's go. Let's go. In the upcoming homestand, 6-3. Yes, the Mets have to go 5-4 at worst. But it's going to get tough. The schedule gets very tough. Jussie, so far from what I've seen out of Daniel Jones, He looks damn good. Now, it's against second-tier talent, right? He's not playing the first team, so I'm still going to remain cautiously optimistic. But those throws he's made, I don't care who's on defense, they've been impressive, some of those throws. And here we go. 2 outs here. Panic at the plate, and it'll be a curveball in the outside corner, 0-1. That's right. Let's go Mets. Love it. Love it. Love diehard Mets fans. I always say it. Nobody is a better fan when it comes to Knicks and Met fans are as good as it gets. As good as it gets in New York. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's a fastball upstairs, 1-1. Met fans they live and die with every pitch. They really do. He'll dig in from the left side of the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch here in the top of the 8th. And it's a fastball outside, 2-1. Good eye there by Panic. I'm not a hockey guy, Elias. I like Billy Hamilton. What's going on, Cesar Munoz? See, I know you're a big fan of Rich. I'm going to be on his channel tonight, Caesar. Yes, exactly, Yvonne. That's the optimistic approach. Here's the pitch to Panic, and a fastball drilled out of play. 2-2. That's the optimistic approach to take. They're playing good teams, but they're playing teams they need to pass. So that's the optimistic approach. If they could go 11-7 over the next 18 games, they'd be in a very good spot because they're playing teams they need to pass. So it'll be a 2-2 count here in the top of the 8th. 10-5, Mets lead. Panic, ready. Here's the pitch. Curveball drilled on the ground. That'll be right at the first baseman. That'll do it. But at the end of 7.5, it's the Mets 10 and the Royals 5. So let's change that inning for you guys. We're going to head to the bottom part of the 8th. So Mets playing great today. Great baseball. It's a game they should have won, and looks like so far it's looking good. Don't want to jinx it. And we got a commercial here for mesothelioma. Yankees fans will say Sabathia over DeGrom. No way. No way. Even if you... DeGrom to me... I know his record might not show a career. He's got like 70 wins, whatever. But DeGrom has been dominant. This 3-year stretch he's had, very few pitchers in the history of New York have been nearly as good as he's been. Dwight Gooden has. Tom Seaver. But very few. Very few. Big Chungus, Bad Dog, he doesn't do as many as he used to, but Mr. Bad Dog 7676 does Yankee streams, and also there's another guy, I always forget his name, but he's popular. I don't think he does play-by-play, but it's like a live stream where he kind of just watches the game. He doesn't like call out the plays, and he reacts to the game. But I forget the guy's name. I'm sure people in the chat will be able to tell you who it is. I can't remember the guy's name. But he's pretty popular in the Yankees. Josie McFly, that's it. Josie McFly. And I've never worked with him, but he seems like a nice guy. Oh yeah, and Luan does. Luan does Yankees. What am I talking about? Luan does Yankees all the time. Do I know the Nick song? Gritty, which one? As we head to the bottom part of the 8th. Nets Royals. Game's almost over, guys. Barely any time to get your hot dogs. Yeah, well, now they make that rule now. I think by the end of the top of the 7th, you can't get beer. And here's the pitch from Broch, and that's fouled off. On the year, he, like most guys out of the Mets bullpen, he has a 6.21 ERA, 42 innings. He's given up 44 hits, 29 walks. He's been disgusting. And hopefully Brad Broch could get it going. Hopefully this whole Mets bullpen could get it going. Yeah, Darnell, I heard. Horrible. Here's the pitch. Slider off the outside corner, 1-1. You got it, Big Chungus, man. You got it, buddy. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. And here's the pitch, drilled in the air, and that's gonna reach the seats. It'll be 1-2. Jorge Soler on the day, 0 for 3. He's batting .260 on the year, 35 homers, 88 RBIs. Yeah, horrible death there, Darnell. Don't like hearing that. Horrible. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Broch. Strike 3. Got him looking. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Good pitch there. Got him with the changeup. That's the Knicks song. Meet the Knicks. Greet the Knicks. Step right up. Well, no, the Knicks song that I know is the Go New York, Go New York, Go. That song. I remember that. Then you've got It's Friday Night Knicks, yeah, with Randolph, whatever is Robert Randolph. Here's the pitch and a fastball downstairs. 1-0. Misses down low. Here's the 1-0 pitch and a fastball misses outside. 2-0. What's going on, Karen Singh? Thank you for popping in. Big Giants fan. Always shows me support. I do appreciate it. Thank you for popping into the stream. Sorry to hear about your Yankees. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Broch. And a slider misses outside. 3-0. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Mets lead 10-5. Braves win 5-3 against the Dodgers. Braves have been hot. Ryan O'Hearn on the year. 172. 7 home runs. 22 RBIs. Here's the pitch and a fastball on the inside corner. 3-1. Bends the knees. A swing and a miss. Let's see if he bends the knees. Broch comes to the set, looking and cooking. Bends the knee, and the slider swung on, fouled off. This is going to get to the backstop, and it'll be a full count, 3-2. He might sperm cell. Good chance, actually. I did know that, Rafael Doon. He was a good relief pitcher for the Mets in 1999. Was actually one of my favorite players on that team. He was a very good relief pitcher for the Mets in 99. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air. This is headed towards the seats. They're going to give chase. Tejada there, and Tejada makes the catch. 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Nice play there by Tejada. Washington leads 16-6 over Milwaukee in the 9th. The Mariners beat the Blue Jays 7-0. The Mets, like we said earlier, trail by 2 games in the wild card. Milwaukee looks like they're about to lose. If they do, the Mets will tie up with Milwaukee. I don't know how I think the Phillies lost today, so the Mets could tie the Phillies. There's going to be a 3-way tie. We'll see how the Cubs do as they try to inch closer to that wild card. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 1. What is going on, Bigger Mike? What is going on? And here's the pitch. A slider up the outside corner. 1-1. Poppy Goat bends the knees to Chris Senor. Fat girl coming back. Coming back with some trash talk. There's the 1-1 pitch. Broch misses down low. 2-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. Broch comes to the set. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung, drilled to third base, fielded cleanly there by Frazier. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 8, it's the Mets 10. It's the Royals 5. Let's change it to the top of the 9th. Rafael Duna says, meet the Mets. Now Ryu is posting an historic ERA better than DeGrom. DeGrom, yeah, he's been great, but I still go with, I love DeGrom. It's the final inning, guys. Go grab your hot dogs while you can. And in response to Sperm Cell's comment, I can't fake laugh. I can't fake laugh. When I laugh, it's genuine. I thought it was a very funny comment. How she went after you guys were talking about her bending the knees. And then, I thought it was very funny. I did not expect that. MH, since he cut the locks, DeGrom has been even better. But he did have nice locks. Chad, that's just how I laugh. That's just my laugh. I can't help it. I can't help that. Back row, I didn't do anything. I'm just eating cannolis and sipping on soda pop. Sinor, how many cannolis have you had today? Thomas Cusack, that's a great question. Who knows? Still can't believe someone actually didn't vote DeGrom number 1 on their site. That's crazy, Cushman. DeGrom last year had one of the best years ever by a pitcher. I mean, he had a 1.7 ERA. I can't believe he had like a 500 record. I couldn't believe it. You haven't had a cannoli since Tuesday. I haven't had a cannoli in a while. New York Beast, it makes him the DeGrominator. Named, of course, after the Terminator. Dun, 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 dun. So here we are on the top of the ninth. Mets lead 10-5. They're going to try to get a couple of more insurance runs here as Jacob Barnes comes into the game. In 20 games, has a 1-1 record with a 6.75 ERA. And here's the pitch to Alonso. A slider, swing, and a miss. 0-1. Is Noah Syndergaard ever going to cut his juicy? I hope not. That would kind of hurt the whole Thor mantra. Jimmy Neutron in the house. Sperm Cell loves Jimmy Neutron. He always talks about Jimmy Neutron. And here's the pitch to Alonso. Swung on and hit in the air down the first base line. Giving chase. And that'll drop foul. 0-2. Oh my God, New York Beast. You have to get yourself a cannoli. Nimmy Jutron. And here we go. Alonso on the day is 2 for 3 with an intentional walk. He's had a great day. He's looking to hit his 40th home run. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Pete. Fastball drilled in the air down the left field line. It is high. It is far. It is gone. You can forget about it. The Mets take an 11-5 lead. Pete Alonso drills his 40th home run on the year. An absolute missile into the left field bleachers. Mets go up 11-5. Good night, Mr. Sexy Melissa Met Burst. Batgirl, thank you very much for tuning in. You have a great night. Thank you for being such a great supporter. And let's go, Mets. Alonso is on fire, Met fans. Oh, Loyal's World. Wow, how did that happen? Oh, I moved it by accident. Thank you for letting me know. Gabe. As it is 11-5 Mets. And Conforto at the plate. And here's a pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-1. That was a missile by Alonso. An absolute missile. I've had eggnog one. I had it last year, for the first time, actually, it was great. There's a slider, misses inside, 2-1. Pete Alonso, this guy is a beast. Now, in terms of the rookie record, he's 12 behind Judge. I don't think he's going to catch that. McGuire used to hold it with 49. He may be able to catch McGuire. He's now past Bellinger from 2017. And Conforto's going to ground one on the ground to first base. That'll be the first out here in the top of the ninth. O'Hearn will step on the bag. No, I wouldn't say he's better than Aaron Judge, Whitney. I can't say that. Aaron Judge is phenomenal. Wilson Ramos coming up 1 for 4 with an RBI in the 7th. He's batting .280 on the year. Starting to get those numbers up a bit. 13 home runs out of the catcher position. Ramos will step in. Oh, God, you got to go get a cannoli. Here's the pitch. Ramos will ground it to short. Fields cleanly. Throws to first. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Good luck with your Mets versus my Indians. We're going to need it. Eric, your Indians got a great team. That's going to be a tough series for the Mets. And here's Todd Frazier. He's 1 for 4 on the day. Sperm cell. Oh, sperm cell. No, definitely not better than pizza. Depends on your mood, though. And here we go. Frazier digs in. Here's the pitch. Slider, swing and a miss. 0-1. But again, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been here, everybody who's hit that thumbs up, everybody that was a part of the stream. I really do appreciate all the support from you guys. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Ring the bell. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Frazier. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-2. What is going on, Hitbit? Thank you for popping in, buddy. Thank you for popping in. Thank you to everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Frazier. And a slider in the dirt. 1-2. I don't want to trade Syndergaard, Karen Singh. I just don't want to trade him. If Frazier is gone after the season, would you want McNeil at third? It's not a bad idea, to tell you the truth. Another guy I've been looking at is the guy from Washington. What's his name again? Great player. He's a free agent next year. Escaped me while I'm doing the game, but that's the other guy I'm looking at. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Frazier. Swung on and drilled in the air. That'll reach the seats. 1-2, but he's going to get paid so much money. It's Cushman's favorite player of all time, and he's going to get mad I forgot his name off the top of my head. But 1-2. Rendon, Anthony Rendon, that's it. He's a free agent, and I think he's a guy that the Mets could potentially look at. And here's the pitch to Frazier. Slider misses off the outside corner. 2-2. He would really fill out the lineup nicely if you get Anthony Rendon over here. And here's the pitch and a fastball taken down low. Full count, 3-2. Yeah, Red Sox have been rather disappointing this year, but I thought they'd be much better. I really did. I really did. They're still kind of in the race, right? If I'm not mistaken. And not for the division, but for the wild card. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and a slider in the dirt gets him the chase. So that'll do it. At the end of 8.5, the Mets lead 11-5. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. UCF Jaguar. UCF Jaguar in the stream, and let me read that in a second. Just got to change the inning. UCF Jaguar says, I stood up the second I entered the stream. I love that guy. If you have not gone over there, please subscribe to UCF Jaguar. Comes over here, shows a lot of love, puts in a lot of work on his channel. Just a great YouTuber. So go on over there and check him out. By the way, I know I responded to your text late when you sent it to me. Were you able to figure out that background for those videos, UCF? Cushman, you spelled appreciation wrong in your name. Yes, he did. I told him that. Stanton and Andahar for Syndergaard. Well, that I'd have to do. Even though I think Stanton's vastly overpaid, I'd have to do that. The Mets wouldn't do it. They wouldn't take that contract on. Chris, will you be back live with Kevin again? Oh, yeah, all the time, Whitney. We do the Giants show twice a week in season. And we're going to be streaming Giants games together, Whitney. So, yeah, you're going to see us a lot together. And some primetime games together. You're going to see us together a lot this year. So, yeah. Bank on that. Meet the Mets. Game's almost over, folks. If you didn't get your hot dogs, we're closed. I figured out a background I wanted to use. Sometimes with green screens, it's tough to figure out what's the best. Yeah. I just went on Google Images. I typed in sports studios. And I just found one that was blue with a TV. And I was like, oh, that fits the Giants and the Mets. Giants versus Bengals prediction, Daniel, please. I think the Giants win. I think they'll win that game. The Giants are a better team than the Bengals. I think they'll win that game. Get the 3-0. What's going on, Jamie? How you doing, my man? I know you're a big Met fan. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Mets are looking good today. Pete Alonso with another home run. Michael Conforto hit a bomb. Gotta like what we've seen out of our Mets today. Gotta like it. So here we are in the bottom of the ninth. The Mets are 3 outs away from getting back to 4 games over 500. Hopefully pulling within one more game of the wild card and staying in this race. Hitbit, Giants versus Jets prediction. And Diaz in the game. Fastball, line back to Diaz. He'll stroll it over to first, throw underhand, and that'll be one away here in the bottom of the ninth. I'm going to pick the Giants. I'm going to that game. I'm not picking against the, I'm going to that game. I'm picking the Giants. I think they're pretty evenly matched. I know most people think the Jets are much better. I don't. I think they're pretty close. But there's no way. You got to wait, though. You don't know what the teams are going to look like by week 10. I don't know if Daniel Jones is going to be the quarterback. I don't know if Eli Manning is going to be the quarterback. There's too many questions. What injuries are we going to have? But right now, I'll pick the Giants. And here's the pitch by Diaz and a fastball down the heart of the plate. 0-1, 97 on the gun. I know he's going to cost a fortune, Cushman. And there's a fastball up the outside corner, 1-1. To be honest, we did crap last preseason, so hopefully it's good. So yeah, Daniel Pierce. The Giants never play good in preseason. No, Diaz sucks. And there's a slider on the inside corner, and that's line foul, 1-2. You heard the burger stand still open, selling $8 water. Yes. I haven't been commenting on a lot of videos, but I've been watching them all. I usually listen to your videos when I do some... And there's a swing and a miss with the fastball. 2 down here in the bottom of the ninth. I usually listen to your videos when I do some work. Super excited for our Giants this year. Jamie, man, thank you, man. I know you're always here. I appreciate everybody watching my videos. No need to comment. Obviously, I like when you guys comment. I like to talk to you guys, but just you guys watching my videos, I really do appreciate it. And here's Nick Dini at the plate. The catcher is 0 for 2 today with a sac bunt in the 5th, a run scored. And the Mets are 1 out away from getting out of Kansas City with a 2-1 series win. Here's the pitch by Diaz. Fastball misses outside, 99 on the gun. And here's the pitch by Diaz, and a fastball just misses outside. 2-0 is the count. I'm most likely going to be going to the Jets at Dolphins game or Jets at Bengals game. Those are 2 good games to pick, Hitbit. You should win those. You should win those. And Diaz comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And a fastball drilled in the air out of play. 2-1. We'll do it again. Is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer? Ooh, I need to see more before I say that. That loss in the Super Bowl definitely hurt his case. He's borderline. He's borderline. Diaz looks in. Here's the pitch. And misses upstairs with the fastball. 3-1. Dini's able to get out of the way. Looks like he might have came up limping there. I think he'll be all right, though. He'll step back in. 3-1. Yeah, I definitely want to work with I want to collab with a lot of people this season, whether it be weekly picks, whether it be broad NFL. I want to collaborate with a lot of people. So, yeah, you'll see me on with a lot of YouTubers this year, Jamie, in season. I think Matt Ryan will be a Hall of Fame. He's close, Hitbit. What are your thoughts on Davis Webb? My thoughts on Davis Webb, wasted draft pick. Rover seems to love him. I think if Rover could sleep with any quarterback, it would be Davis Webb. I mean, he's the only guy that still does film breakdowns of a guy that's barely in the NFL. It was a wasted pick. I mean, there's a guy with some talent, but it never worked out, unfortunately. But, hopefully Daniel Jones is the guy. Diaz, fastball, swung on, hit in the air, and that'll get out of play. I'm curious to see what you think of Nick Foles this year. Nick Foles, do you think he could be that guy? You guys play in such a tough division. They play in such a tough division, the Jaguars. That division might be the best in football. Here's the 3-2 pitch by Diaz. Looks in for the sign. They're on their feet in Kansas City. There must be some Met fans there. Here's the pitch and a slider. And he got him to go around. That'll do it. The Mets win it as they take the series 2-1 in Kansas City. Great game today. Alonso with a bomb. Conforto with a bomb. The Mets scored, I think it was 6 runs there in the 7th inning, whatever it was. They come up as they trailed 4-3. They rally. They win 11-5. They get a much-needed win against an inferior opponent. They needed to find a way to win this game, and they did just that. What's going on, Afghanistan? Thank you for tuning into the stream, my man. Sweet revenge against the Royals. Yes, big win today. Big win today. He did not blow it. Jeremy, no Sanchez's defense is average. Contreras, yes. And the Phillies, all right, so the Phillies lost. So we're now a game, if I'm not mistaken, out of the wild card, tied with 2 other teams. What's going on, Gen 1? Thank you for tuning in the stream. I'm in wait-and-see move with Nick Foles while the Jags are in a tough division with Andrew Luck injured. That's a great point. Nice. Hopefully we can win 2 New York teams in the play. I would love to see that Rangers 94, man. Yankees, Mets, that would be a fun, if we ever met in the World Series, could you imagine how fun that would be? Getting to stream that? Are you kidding me? Rover's a waste of a I like Rover. He's funny. Why are they not playing Barkley? Yeah, I think that's exactly the reason, Daniel. There's no point. Don't get him hurt. Sign that Moss to a contract. The Moss just signed to a 5-stream deal whenever I stream Met games from going forward. I won't be wearing a hat. Got to get a haircut. I'm trying to grow it out a little bit, but I got to keep the sides trim. I got to trim the sides. They're getting a little out of control. But I'm trying to grow it out a little bit. Jazzy Prince says the Mets are you damn right. Streaming the Subway Series would be phenomenal. Oh, they wouldn't sweep us. They would not sweep us, Lawan. Not with our pitching staff. All Gucci, says Rover Sports. All Gucci. And the mystery girl says, yeah, grow out the hair. She likes the hair. Thomas Cusack says, don't cut the Moss. 5-stream deal. There might be other divisions a lot better talent-wise than the NFC East, but you have to admit the NFC East is the most entertaining division. Well, yeah, exact. Gen 1. The NFC East is a classic division. We have the most Super Bowls of any division in football. We have the best rivalries. Redskins, Cowboys, Giants, Eagles. Yeah, it's the best division of football. The Mets starters are better, which is why the Mets would stand a chance. You've got to sing Meet the Mets. I have no voice, but I got to do it. It's tradition. Let me look up the lyrics real quick. I got to do it. You're absolutely right, Raphael. Taylor is an expert on the Moss. You should listen to her. All right, so I got to trim the sides, though. I got to keep it neat. Oh, the Royals good. No, they are really bad. The Royals are really bad, but I don't care. You got to beat the teams on your schedule. So, here we go. A little Meet the Mets. Let me get some water. Showing highlights of the game. Mets played great today. Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, Everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York Town. There you go, there you go, there you go. This song sounds gay. Well, you know what? I love saying it because that means the Mets win. The Mets win. Okay, that's a Mets tradition. Let's go Mets. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream. The Mets get a much, much needed win. Marjorie, I appreciate that. Paul Jacobson, huge win for the Mets. I don't know what's better, Tana's singing or his Moss. Bigger Mike says Tana's voice is so seductive. Thank you, Bigger Mike. Thank you, Bigger Mike. Did your mom type that or did you? I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding with you guys. Guys, I am going to be on the Sports Reaction channel later today. In, I don't know, 2.5 hours. So please go over there. Chris, grow your mustache. I'm going to be over there in, about 7:50, 8 o'clock. We'll be doing a preseason football game. We're going to have fun. I've been wanting to work with this guy for a while. I've had him on the channel before. I haven't been on his channel yet. 1.5 games out of wild card. I appreciate that, RT. Please go over there. No, it's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on his channel. The Sports Reaction. How do you insult that song when there's the Let's Go Met? You know what, Rangers? Next time, when they win, I'll do the Let's Go Mets song from the 80s team. I'll do it. Let's go Mets. Do it, do it, do it. But thank you guys for being here. That'll probably be around 7:50. I think the game starts at 8, so probably 7:45, 7:50. Raphael, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you guys for being a great, great, great part of the stream. And love you guys. Have a good one, guys. Have a good one.